Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Just want to say good morning one more time, one more again. Hey, listen here, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, that's letting me know that God is giving you another opportunity to be great. Yeah. That's letting me know that God is giving you another opportunity to be great. Another chance at life, man. Let me tell you something. Some people didn't get up this morning, so you are blessed. He has given you that finger of grace so that you can go out there and get it right this time. That's right. Get it right this time, man. It's so important, man. So I just want to say thank God this morning for getting me up and getting everybody else up that's in this building right now. You better believe it. You better believe it, man. Shout out to Lottie Dottie and everybody. First person in the building was Mike Ryan. Yeah. Then we got Wild Riders. Yes, indeedy. Then we got Just Do Boxing. And then we got Uncle Dre up in the building, my big homie. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, man. We got another beautiful day, man. Another chance to be great. Yes, indeed. Another chance to be great. So that means we got to seize. Yeah. We got to seize the moment, man. For sure. We got to seize the moment, man. Yeah. We had some good boxing this weekend for sure. Yeah. We got some good boxing going down this weekend, man. And yeah, on to the next one, right? Well, you see what the title is. What's next for Canelo, man? Do you know? What do you want next for Canelo, man? Because it looked like he back. Looked like he ready. What do y'all think, man? What's next? What's next for old Canelo, man? You think that he gonna spin the block back, man, and go after Bivol now? Hey, he say he 100% now. You say he 100%. Yeah, he also said what last week that he's a better boxer than Bivol. And the only reason why he lost is because of hand damage and rib damage. So I wonder is he gonna spin the block, Jack? I wonder is he gonna spin the block? What y'all think? Let me pull up the chat and everything. Make sure you smash the appreciation button as you come in the door. I just hit it. It says now there's 7 people and 7 watching. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. What the chat got going on. Quentin is in the building. What's up, Quentin? Yeah. New Era Boxing and Bets TV is in the building. All right. Dre Finer said to get the hell out of boxing. That's what you want Canelo to do? You want Canelo to get the hell out of boxing. Mm. Ooh, forgive me for that station break, man. Yeah. That was that first swig. Cups up, y'all. Cups up, man, for sure. We bring this thing a little bit closer, man. Maybe I can see it. Mike Rhymes say, I can't believe Spence was not at the fight. I hope it wasn't because the Bud was there. Oh, okay. So he wasn't there? I don't know. Maybe some of those statements Jamel made, that's why he didn't show up. I don't know, man. You would have thought he would have been there. Or maybe just you ain't really ready to deal with the public like that yet, man. You know, maybe he wasn't, ready to deal with the public. You did? Just do say big problem I got with Canelo is he doesn't fight true super middleweights. He keep bringing smaller guys up from smaller weight classes. Hey, that's a good damn gripe right there, man. Yeah. He's always talking about being great and this, that, and the third, you dig? So yeah. You really want get something going on, man. Fight people in your weight class, or if when you go up, when you're saying you're going up to be great, stop trying to get the lowest person on the totem pole in that division. Stop trying to go after low hanging fruit. You did. I mean, when he went to 175, he could have easily went to fight Better Beef. Yeah, he could have went up there and fought Better Beef. But no, you mentioned Better Beef name, did it? Being though Better Beef had what? Better Beef got 3 belts. He got 3 belts, if I'm not mistaken. Now I could be wrong now. Yes, indeedy, man. How was everybody weekend? I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. I know I did. I got some rest this weekend, so thank God for that, man. I definitely got some rest. Yeah. Uncle Dre said that's why I want him the hell out of boxing, man. Well, eventually he gonna have to put up or shut up, man. Because we ain't gonna keep on falling for the banana in the tailpipe now. Yeah, gotta hit him in his pocket, man. Say Morel, M. Billy, winner of Benavidez versus Dre, Pacheco, McGear. Yeah, fight somebody, man. Yeah. He's definitely becoming the new Mayweather. I'm talking about that stick up. He on that stick up tip now, boy. He straight robbing. Straight robbing. Tell him to call. Tell him to call Mayweather out since nobody can beat him. Nah, I don't want Mayweather fighting him now, man. Too late now. Gregory Pratt is in the building. He said, yo, what it do? Salute Jay Hardcore and everyone else in the chat. Just do say he ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. Say he ain't falling for it. Yeah, especially when he say he plan on boxing for the next 3 or 4 years. Well, goddamn, you gonna have to fight some people if you plan on staying in boxing for the next 3 or 4 years. That's what he said. He said he planned on hanging around for the next 3 or 4 years. So he definitely gonna have to fight some people, man. He definitely gonna have to fight some people. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, but hey, PBC gonna have to put the brakes on him, man. PBC gonna have to put the brakes on him, man, for sure. They can't just let him get over here and think he can just do whatever the hell he want. He got one gimme. He got the one gimme. That was Jamel. Yeah, he definitely gonna have to do something on this next fight, whoever that may be. And that probably be Cinco de Mayo. He probably won't fight again until Cinco de Mayo. You did? Yeah. So he say his redhead ass got to fight Benavidez next if he beats Andre. Yeah. For sure, man. He need to be fighting the winner of Benavidez versus Andre. That's who he need to be fighting the winner. No ifs, no ands, no buts or maybes, man. I don't want to see him fight Crawford. I don't want to see him fight Jamal right now. Nah, I want him to fight the winner of Benavidez versus Boo Boo. For sure. Anything else should not even be acceptable, to be truthfully honest. Us fans, man, we really need to call him out, man. He need to be called out. For sure, he need to be called out, man. And Everybody need to be saying the same thing. Yeah, we look. If he ain't fighting the winner of them two, he shouldn't even get. Yeah, man. We shouldn't even pay for nothing else. We shouldn't pay for nothing else. Dre, you didn't cut Jamel off, man. Yeah, man. I don't think Jamel had any intentions on really fighting that night, man. I think he believed that he couldn't win that fight from the jump. That's why we seen a whole different way he acted and everything, man. Yeah, I really do, man. Wild Rider, that's heavy, ain't it? Ain't that hey Wild Rider? Ain't that heavy? Is that you heavy? Okay, okay. All right, good to see you, brother. I've been calling you out all last week. Like, where heavy at? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. He definitely got to fight somebody, man. Definitely do. Yeah, he definitely got to fight somebody. Yeah, man. Because other than that, it's definitely not acceptable. You did. I think PBC really need to put the press on him. You know. Yeah, they can't just let him fight anybody. He should be fighting the winner of David Benavidez and Boo Boo. If he don't fight the winner of that fight, man, yo, that is complete ducktry, man. Complete ducktry, man. Yeah. Man, I'd be so pissed, and I'd be pissed at PBC if they let that go down. Yeah. I don't want to see somebody being pulled up from. I definitely don't want to see him and Bud fight. I don't. I don't. Mm-mm. 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 Don't want to see that. Jay with the E is in the building. What's up, Jay? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Fender Bender, where you at? Rise Podcast, where you at? Yeah. Cash Sport, where you at? I know Cash Sport say he be working all different hours now. Al Booger is in the building. What's up, Al Booger? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, so many undefeated fighters in his division, man. He probably leaning toward Berlanga. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. He better not fight no Berlanga. He better not fight no Berlanga. Yeah, I ain't got no love for Berlanga for one. Nah, not after that last time he bit somebody. Hmm. They gonna keep him in house. Yeah. Definitely better be in house. He said Charlo really let me down, Ace, and I lost money on his ass. First loss I had this year. Damn. Yeah, it was few people that came in here yesterday, man, talking about how they lost money. It was a chick that came in here yesterday, said she lost $910. Then Lincoln Levels, I think he said he lost like 350. Yeah. A lot of people put bread on them, man. Yeah. A lot of people put bread on them. There you go, linking levels right there. He said, morning, brothers. How's keeping? Baby sitting down. He got to fight back. Bivel for me to make some real money. Damn. Say he lost 500. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, all I lost was $25, man. I bet that Canelo win by split decision. Yeah, I thought at least Jamel would have did, 4-2. Yeah, I don't know. How Booker said, I don't know what they saw. Mm-mm. Yeah, man. I don't get it, man. Jamel just went out like cornball Jamal, man. I I don't even understand him, man. He went out like cornball Jamal, man. He wasn't even trying. He wasn't even trying, man. He just he did his bad, man. But I guess he was scared, man. That's the only thing I could say it was. He was scared, man. What's them conspiracy theories you got there, Al Booger? Lay it on us. I'm always down for a good conspiracy theory. Hey, y'all know what I watched all last night, man? They got a new show on, I don't know, was it Showtime or Paramount? Called Lioness, Lioness, Lioness. Man, if y'all ain't checked it out yet, it's about CIA and all that type stuff. Check it out, man. Morale mandatory. I don't understand why he said I'm the little Charlo and represent that. PBC whispered loudly in his ear, don't mess up this 3-fight bag with Nalo. Yeah. New Era Boxing. Yeah. That joint is banging, man. Yeah. That's a good show. Good show. I sat and watched. I kid you not. It had 8 episodes. I watched all of them. Yeah, I just finished them. I just finished the last episode around 7 o'clock, man. Yeah, man, it was real good. So y'all get a chance, man. Make sure y'all check it out. I binge watched it all night long, man. Okay, you watched it too, Jay? Okay. Another part. He didn't want to get embarrassed, and he has all the built-in excuses already. Moving up, daring to be great. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Dre crazy, man. Oh man. Yeah, he Jamel pissed off a lot of people. A lot of people lost a lot of bread on him, man. Right. Skeezy ass hoe. Woo. Station break me, please. Say Mel must have thought taking this fight was a win-win. He thought something, man. Yeah, he definitely he said Bama for sure. For sure, Bama. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Jamel takes a knee and he did not get hit. You called it right. He was scared. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. He never was himself the whole time, man. The whole build up to the fight and everything. Yeah, he knew what he was gonna do, man. He knew what he was gonna do, and he did it. Skeezer. Man, oh man, oh man, man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, man. It wasn't nothing good, man. It wasn't nothing good at all. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. That's why a lot of people, man, have left boxing, man, because of stuff just like that, man. To be honest, you did. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, that that really shows that it, it was it was never about him thinking he could win or anything. It was about the payday. It was payday. Yeah, yeah, payday. I know. It was all about the payday, man. And I ain't talking about the candy bar either. Yeah, it was all about the payday, man. Heavy said, "Nah, you paid for it. You paid for it, Heavy. You just didn't pay the 89.99. You paid more for sure. That them 5 joints, man. That ain't no fun. Shit. Right. Payday, I know. Yes, indeedy. Skeezer. Okay. I tell you what, let's check out what's happening in the world of boxing today. See what the top titles are. Well, Jermell Charlo. That was my first time feeling a woozy shot. I recovered really fast. A woozy shot. Opatea called for unification with Billiam Smith through Breeders' mandatory rematch, more likely next. Canelo returns to the top spot. Boxing Scene Competition Index update. Otto Wallen felt win over Gassiev was clear, sees no reason for rematch. Shalom. Caroline Dubois is the new star of women's boxing. Hearn on Joshua and Wilder setback. It was made by someone that couldn't deliver the fight. We're talking to other sites. Tim Zoo. I felt Jermell Charlo just went in there to survive. Jesus Ramos on Loss to Lubin. I learned not to let it go to the judges. Duh. Elijah Garcia. I want to be a mandatory for a title pretty soon. Take your time, young man. Mario Barrio says, I want to take it further, contend for the main WBC title. Canelo on fighting Crawford. He is not in the plan. If it makes sense, maybe. Jermell Charlo. Truthfully, I could feel the difference in the weight. See what else we got. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to check one more spot. See what else. What else? Roy Jones Jr. says Canelo is a little big for Crawford. No shit, Sherlock. Dimitri Bivol could fight on Haney versus Pereira's card on December the 9th on the Zone. Promoter Eddie Hearn say Dimitri Bivol could wind up on the undercard of Devin Haney versus Regis. Chris Eubank Jr. calls out Canelo Alvarez. I want that scalp. Yeah, you trying to get your face broken. Jermell Charlo says making the most money is career focus now. Why are you gonna say something like that, man? He's no longer on my hit list, Terrence Crawford says about Jermell Charlo. Okay, and that's it. That's what's happening in the world of boxing today. Okay, chat is moving 1,000 miles a minute right now. Greggy Pratt said, I did love the whole card, though. Boss Dog, what it do? What it do? Boss Dog is in the building. Say another part. He was happy to swindle the fans. That ish cost $88. Payday, you want payday, I know. Troy Soares. Seen that name before. You've been in here before, right, Troy Soares? I've seen that name before. It makes me think you've been in here before. I hope supposedly the Mexican monster doesn't duck and fight monster boogeyman King Andre and winner can. I hope the supposedly Mexican monster doesn't duck and fights boogeyman King Andre and the winner can then fight no cojones Duck Nello. Yeah, man, it's boxing make it tough for us, man, for sure. Yeah, and fights like that really doesn't help, you know. I'm glad the rest of the card was good though, man. You did? Yeah, and I told you one of the undercards was going to probably steal the show. Yeah. I think the first card, the first card stole the show. So, Jay, what would you want to see next, Jay, as far as boxing is concerned? I'm very interested in that Boo Boo versus Benavidez, man. I think it's a very, very interesting fight. Yeah, I just wish. Matter of fact, let me look. How old is Boo Boo? Is Boo Boo? I think he's 35. Let me look. Demetrius Andre. He's 35 years old. Yeah, man. He's finally getting a damn fight. Crazy, man. So crazy, man. 35 years old, finally getting a fight. He done tried to fight everybody. Just didn't everybody wasn't trying to fight him. And what do you think about Carmel? I like Carmel. I like Carmel. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. Y'all not gonna like how he get moved though. I guarantee you that. You're not gonna like how he gets moved. Just like how which Jaleel Hackett is not being, I don't think he's being moved correctly. Yeah, man. Yeah. The Mayweather promotions, man, I don't get it. I don't get it at all, man. That's why Richard Hitchens left and everybody else left because the way they move. I know that they ain't that. I know they said they want to make stars and this, that, and the other, man. But shit, so far you only made one star. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be the biggest thing right there, man. But I'm more than sure that he knows that he's gonna have to be really conditioned. Yeah. He knows he's gonna have to be conditioned. You know, he ain't no fool by a long shot. So he definitely gonna have to be have himself together and ready, man, conditionally, because you know Benavidez is gonna be coming, man, for sure. So he's not gonna have the what word am I looking for? He's not gonna have the luxury of taking his time. He's not gonna have that luxury whatsoever, man. Yeah, nah. Mm-mm. Benavidez is gonna put that press on him, man. He's gonna put that press on him for sure. Yeah. So yeah, man. So that's why I think it's going to be a very good fight, man. Because you got one guy that's heavily skilled, and you got the other one that's heavily conditioned. Big Ray is in the building. What's up, Big Ray? Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Smash the appreciation button, fellas. Smash the appreciation button. Where Miss Joette at? Y'all done ran Miss Joette away. Where Miss Joette at, man? Miss Thank You and Please. I done talked her up now. She be in the building in a minute. Yeah, and Heather E. Where Heather E at? You did? Yeah. Smash that appreciation button. Thank you and please, man. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. So who would y'all want Canelo to fight next? Put it in the chat. Put in the chat who y'all want to see. If y'all had, if 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 Al Heyman came to you today and said who y'all want to see Canelo fight next, and whoever y'all said he would give you that fight, who would it be? Put it in the chat for me. Put it in the chat for me. Yes, indeed. If it was up to me, who would I want Canelo to fight next? Mm. Yeah. The Cowboys made you some money. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Boy, I know them Redskins ain't happy, boy. Goodness gracious. I was surprised the score was so close. I was very surprised. The winner of Benavidez, okay. The winner of, okay. BNN Boxing News is in the building. What's up there, my guy? There go my guy. He says he want the winner of Benavidez and Andre. Yeah. I would want that too. or I take a Bivol rematch. Yeah. I would definitely take a Bivol rematch. Uncle Dre, what you out? Love you too, Unc. Love you too. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad Canelo said he 100% now, and this, that, and the third, and all that. Because I expect nothing less than some real opponents now. Yeah, I want to see him against some real opponents now. Cousin Tommy in the building. What's up, Cousin Tommy? Yes, indeedy. Cousin Tommy in the building. He messing with me, talking about my shirt yesterday, talking about I had the dress shirt up on with dress shirt up underneath the collar shirt or some shit. He said underneath the sweater. Yeah. Salute to the whole hangout. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, man. It's always love to see everybody in the building, man. Oh, okay. You just let. Okay, bet. Are you on your way home right now, Dre? You on your way home? Because well, by now you normally be home by now, though, right? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. The inboxing news. You already at work? Quentin say Benavidez versus Andre Winner, Morel, M. Dilly, Magia, Pacheco, Bazian. Canelo got problems if he stay with the top folks at his division. Yeah, everybody wants some of them. Yeah, but he got to stop. He got to stop. Doing the fragmanagle bullshit he been doing though. Say Canelo fight the winner of Bivol versus Beterbiev. Tim Layton has entered into the building. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. With Vada. Yeah. With Vada as well. I want, okay, you at the Ponderosa? That's what's up. Yeah. With Vada testing. Yeah, for sure. I don't even understand why wasn't no VADA testing being done on the Jamel Canelo fight. Where they do that at? Our booger say that's the funniest shit I read in a minute. I said, man, I made some fried croakers and crab legs, crawfish, and eat none of it. So I'm eating it for breakfast while watching my favorite morning show. That's what's up, man. Fried croaker? Mm, mm, mm. Sounds so good. Don't you agree? Love me some fried croaker, man. Eat. Hell yeah, Tim Layton. You brought it right there, boy. If you look. If you told Canelo that he had to fight the winner between Benavidez, Beterbiev and Bivol, he'd probably retire. Cornell say he weighed 173. Oh, Jamel, 173. The night of the fight. That sound about right. That sound about right. Sound about right. That should have been about it. Cause he weighed in at what? 167. Damn. He only damn. I mean he only gained 6 pounds. Yeah, man. Boxing stay on bullshit though. It's staying, but I tell you what, I just can't watch that UFC shit though, man. Yeah. I mean, if it ain't no boxing on that weekend, I'll watch some UFC, but it ain't really my forte, man. So yeah. Yeah, it ain't nowhere to go. Nah, that's the IBF, right? The IBF got the 10-pound rehydration limit. Yeah, it's the IBF that got that. Not I haven't heard the WBO having it, but I know the IBF they got that 10-pound rehydration. Yeah. Where my man Ant McQueen at? Ant, where you at, Ant? Ant probably watching some YouTube fight from the 1920s and shit. He probably on YouTube watching some fights from the 1920s. I'm talking about when they fighting like this and shit. Hey, remember that setup used to be like this, boy? Yeah. That UFC, man. That's, for one, is just too brutal, man. I mean, damn, once you get knocked down, they still can jump on you and still continue on beating on you. That ain't cool. Yeah, boy, that's that old school setup. Put them up. That was a mean setup right there, boy. Yes, indeed. Boxing is more brutal, believe it or not. You don't know, man. You can get kicked in the head, man. That's what The Rise podcast has entered into the building. Oh, Eddie Kane. Oh, Eddie Kane is in the building. The biggest degenerate of them all have arrived. Seniorhood. he said they wasn't doing the boo bop bang back then. He say put them up. Mm. Yeah, I guess they do. Yeah. Yeah, so shit. Do we have any fights this weekend coming up? Who we got? We got any fights this weekend? I crossed Jamel off the boxing list. That Bama need to be the kitty cat business. Meow, meow. Man, y'all so hard on Jamel, man. Y'all so hard on Jamel, man. It is. Let's just call it what it is, man. He sees the opportunity to get a bag, man, and I still think he can fight. I think he can still. I think he fight. He can fight, man. He was starstruck, but I still. Hey, you know who I like to see Jamel fight at 154? Hmm. Um. Who would I like to see Jamel fight at 155? At first, I was going to say Fundora, but nah, he'll knock Fundora out, man. Hmm. There ain't really nobody. I mean, yeah, him and Tim Zoo. Yeah, I'd like to see Tim Zoo. Him and Tim Zoo. I always thought that he would beat Zoo, though. Big Dose 513 is in the building. What's up, Big Dose? It's good to see you, bro. Good to see ya. Yeah. Make sure y'all smash that appreciation button as y'all walk in the door, man. Let me check, see what we looking like in that appreciation. Yeah. We got 17 watching, 16 likes. All right. Somebody need to hit the like button. You ain't hit that like button yet. Let's get that on. Let's get it. Govern yourselves accordingly. Make sure that you smash that appreciation button. Where my man Remo at? Hey, Remo said he hit all three corrects this weekend, man. Hit all three. Got all three right. That's what's up. Yeah. My man Ugas, man, he couldn't do it. He couldn't make it happen, man. Mike Ryan say, this is the first time I seen somebody get their ass whooped and then call out another fighter for. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, senior, how much did you lose? Because you know what, you sound a lot bitter. Sound like old Charlo got into your pocket a little bit, huh? Did did Charlo shake you down a little bit, senior? Yeah, I think Charlo hit senior pockets with the boo-bop bang. Mm-hmm. Look, he typing in all caps and everything. Let me find out you got shook down, yo. What you say, Greg? He wouldn't listen to you, huh? We tried to tell him. But he don't want to listen. He said I didn't lose much, but I would have won a lot on that. Little bitch would have fought back. Damn. Fox versus Betamir in New York. Okay. I was mad. I paid for that BS Saturday. Damn. That's how you feel heavy? He said after that performance, I think Rolly got a shot of beating Charlo. Man, come on now. Y'all getting disrespectful now, man. Y'all leave Jamel. Hey. You know what? I ain't giving up on Jamel, man. I ain't gonna do that. Nah, man. He been doing. Hey, up until now, y'all been down with Jamel, man. Come on now. Come on, y'all was down with Jamel up until now. He made one. Yeah. He stole a bag. Yeah. But come on now. Don't do Jamel like that, man. Jamel has been giving us some exciting fights, man. Yeah, he been giving us some exciting fights. You did. Hey, rematched what you call them. Rematch Castano, rematch Harrison. You did. Yeah. Been knocking out cats, man, and everything. He's still one bag. He's still one bag. And look at y'all, man. Man. Yeah, man. Come on now. We look, we got to give the Charlos love. Charlos need love too, man. Yeah. Charlos need love too, man. Yeah. Knobs is out. Charlos need love too, man. Y'all gotta be better than that, man. Y'all gotta be better than that, man. He had a bad night. That's all. You just had a bad night, man. You did. If you're a fighter, you can't pick and choose who you fight hard against. Obviously, you can. It was definitely showed. It was definitely showed. Yeah. But listen, it's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be okay. You know, Charlo, Charlo gonna have another fight, man. Charlo said he want a rematch against Canelo, man. So let me stop. Let me stop, man. Nah, I'm just joking. He ain't say that. He ain't say that. I'm just joking, fellas. He did not say that. Hey, let's start the rumor right here. Yeah. Let's start the rumor. Oh shit. Mm. You gonna be okay, man. He say, Jay, I almost choked on my fist. You funny Negro. Oh man, yeah, man. He said he want a rematch, man. Jamel want a rematch, man. He want his daddy records back. Yeah, he want his daddy's records back, man. Oh my goodness, man. That's terrible. That's terrible, man. Man, that was my little brother, man. I'd have jumped in the ring, Jack. I'd have jumped in the ring. Let a little brother get beat up like that, man. Yeah, you need some justification, man. There he is. Fender Bender has entered into the building. Yeah. There he is. There he is. There he is. Smash that appreciation button, man. Uh-oh. 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 All righty. Greggy Pratt said, gotta put you on the bag, big homie. You ain't said nothing but a chicken wing. You ain't said nothing but a chicken wing. Gregory Pratt. Let me get my boo-bop bang gear together. Let me get my boo-bop bang gear together, man. There we go. Yeah, this Boobop Bang is being brought to you by Gregory Pratt. Gregory Pratt is sponsoring this Boobop Bang assault, man. Yes, indeedy. Push them knuckles in there, man. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. He got extras. Definitely got some extras. Appreciate that, Gregory Pratt. Say Jamel sounded crazy calling out Crawford, man. Man, Jamel want a rematch, man. Yeah. Jamel want a rematch, man. That's right. He want a rematch, man. He say he wasn't himself. He say it wasn't himself, man. He need a rematch. And this time, y'all can bet on him, man. Well, that person was in the chat yesterday. Say she bet $910 on Jamel because Jamel said told her to bet on him. Okay. You had Garcia. Yeah, I had Garcia. I had Ugas. I had Ramos. And I had Canelo. Yeah. Yeah, Tim Layton. Jamel want a rematch, man. Yeah, he want a rematch, man. He said, now that's some funny shit. Yeah, man. He want a rematch, man. Definitely need a rematch for sure. My man, he called out Crawford, didn't he? I still like, you know what? I still like to see Jamel and Crawford, though. How many of y'all still will want to see that? How many of y'all still would want to see Jamel and Crawford? I would. Kareem Hassan has entered into the building. Kareem Hassan has entered into the building. Yeah, man, I will watch Jamel and Crawford. I still like that. I will watch that. I think it would be an interesting fight, actually. You know, I ain't giving up on Jamel like the rest of y'all, man. I ain't giving up on him like the rest of y'all, man. I ain't throwing him away yet. No, man. He seen an opportunity and he seized the moment. He seized the moment, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Derek James is not having a good time, man. You got one of his fighters that just got beat up. Then you got another fighter, they said turned down the Shakur fight. And now you just got Jamel just straight didn't fight the other night. Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit. He still got he still got Ryan Garcia and what you call him though? Ryan Garcia and Anthony Joshua, right? Yeah, yeah. He said I wouldn't watch the rematch for free. Damn. That's heavy. God damn. Okay, we got a new guy in the building. New guy in the building. We got King Sukna. I don't know what that is. Sakuna. King Sakuna. Let's say that. King Sakuna has entered into the building. We want to welcome King Sakuna into Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together every day and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama. Other than that, everything else is all fine. We want to welcome King Sakuna into the Hangout. Y'all make sure that y'all give him a warm welcome, man. Yes, indeed. In the first chat, he said, is Bud versus Canelo next? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Yeah. That's too much weight. Yeah, that would be too much weight. Too much weight. Jamel could have did much better, but he was acting scared to me. Don't be scared. No, don't be scared. Yeah. Oh yeah, they can entice them. They can definitely entice them, man, with a bag. Trust me. Hey, Canelo is bag oriented, man, for sure. Yeah. He is bag oriented for sure, man. Damn, Dre. You said I never want to see that Bama Jamel ever again. Anytime he pull this bull crap, can't trust that Bama. So he gets no love from me, you dig? Not at all. Damn. Goodness gracious, boy. Ain't no love in this part of the city. Ain't no on this side of town. First the Fat Boys break up. Goodness gracious. Man, y'all doing Jamel bad, man. It was all love just a week ago. It was all love just a week ago. Yeah, I like to see him and Bud fight. I like to see Jim. I hope Bud changes his mind about that, man. Yeah, Bud will fight him if he had that belt, so he could be undisputed. Yeah, they need
What up, Jay Hardcore?
What up, champ?
Yo, man, I unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get to see the whole fight. I
Mm-hmm.
listened to a good call. Big shout out to Coach Malachi, True Media on YouTube. He calls a
Mm-hmm.
fight really good.
Nice.
I'll always listen to him or Boxing Wave if I'm gonna listen to someone call it. I usually watch it. I watch this fight.
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard of the call, and from what I've seen on different highlights and all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
is that yeah, Charlo fought scared. He fought
Mm-hmm.
scared. Now I understand if you've ever had this experience in life, it might not been in a boxing ring. And for me it wasn't. I've never been in a boxing ring, but if you've had
Mm-hmm.
this experience in life when you take punishment that your instincts tell you your life is in danger, and that adrenaline comes, you either gotta bite down and go all out, or you gotta survive. I get that. So I don't judge a fighter for that, especially if they're a proven warrior. If they decide to survive, I know sometimes it's instinct, and I'm not the one taking them shots. But it didn't look like he was taking such a hellacious beating that he should have went into flight mode. Now it did appear that Canelo never allowed him to get comfortable. I seen a few clips of where Charlo, where he used his feet to evade and get away. It looked awkward. It looked real awkward when he was trying to move his feet. He looked desperate. Yo, Canelo out psyched that dude, like he was flinching. He didn't know what was the ring IQ. Yo, I gave Charlo too much props. I got to give Derrick James more props for the success in his career and get him to do certain things well. But I didn't see the ring, and the ring IQ battle. Canelo smoked him. I was seeing this decline everybody's been seeing in Canelo. He's older, he getting injuries, and I wasn't counting on this dude coming back in tip top shape all of a sudden. Well, he did. You know what I'm saying? He did. He showed he still got a lot in the tank. He's like, to me, Canelo is now like a Mayweather kind of figure, where he has a lot of big wins, and the tail end of his career, he got a whole lot of cherry picks, and he got very, very selective. But he could always fall back on the wins he got to say he got a Hall of Fame career. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to Canelo, man. Salute to Canelo on that. Charlo, man, fuck Charlo. I ain't never gonna defend that dude again, man. I've been defending him for so long.
Goodness.
Yo, I've been defending that dude for so long, and you got happy. You made that 20. I seen a comment like someone said, he got stripped of his titles all for nothing. No, $20 million is far from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it seemed like he got that bag. He got happy. He got soft overnight, man. And that's all I got, Jay Hardcore, man. I'm highly disappointed. Big props to Lubin, though.
Nah, Dre, this is not the free smoke line. It's the link. It's the link.
All right, I'm gonna sign off, champ. I'm gonna get ready to train some clients.
Okay.
I'm all about that strength and conditioning lifestyle.
I know that's right.
For any of those followers, man, if you got any questions about fitness, nutrition, anything related, you can hit me up on Instagram, Coach Tommy _fitness, and get at me, man. I'm here.
That's
I'm like, the way some of the channels out west had Blu-ray. Y'all got Coach Tommy, man. Y'all got Coach Tommy Fitness here.
Right.
I'm the Blu-ray of the channel.
There it is.
Salute to Blu-ray, man. Salute to Blu-ray. Peace out, y'all.
All right, cousin Tommy. Y'all heard that. He the Blu-ray of the chat for sure. Heavy say old New York ass nigga. Oh yeah, boy. I tell you, y'all vicious up in this chat, boy. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, the link is in there, man. Anybody want to slide on in, come on through, Jack. Y'all leave cousin Tommy alone, man. Yes, indeed. Salute to cousin Tommy. Fender Bender say, damn, Jay, I'm going to need a 11 o'clock show just to get my Monday straight now. Charlotte want a rematch, man. Yeah, he want a rematch. He need 30 million though. Charlo want a rematch and he needs 30 million. Yeah, man. What y'all think? Y'all think Uga should retire? I think he should go ahead and retire, man. I don't know what's left for him. Oh shit! Why did the chicken cross the road? He found out he had a brother named Charlo, and he was going to meet him. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Yo, y'all crazy, man. Mm-mm-mm. Same will happen against Crawford. He will take a shot on the chin and start scrambling. Yeah, man. I hope they still get that fight on, though. I like to see Jamel and Charlo. Ah. Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. He said, I thought you were going to say, why did the chicken cross the road? Because Canelo was on the other side. Damn. Crawford in 7 versus Charlo. Man. Hey, y'all doing my man Jamel bad, man. He stole one bag. He stole one bag, man. And now nobody got no love for Charlo. I can see. Look. You got Jamel in there like how Snoop Dogg's. The West Coast don't. The East Coast don't have no love for Charlo. The East Coast ain't got no love for Charlo. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Mm. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah, I was up all night watching that goddamn lioness, man. Yeah. No lioness, not lion only. So y'all gotta check that out, man. Good show. Good show. He said, I'm tickled over here in the chat. Yeah, those guys in the chat, man, they be disrespectful, man. Without a doubt. Hey Jay, I'm going to send you a message on Instagram and I want you to show it to the chat. I see. I see. Uh-oh. Let me see what we got here. See what Fender done sent me. I don't know how to I gotta figure out how to save it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta figure out how I can get that where I can show it in the chat. Super Jamal, what's up, guy? Good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. Trey finally talking about hell no. Super Jamal said Canelo will try to fight someone black, but easy pickings. You say taking a knee all the way to the bank. Oh man. Dre finally said this is a sucker free chat. You live how you get it. Definitely a sucker free zone, Jack, for sure. Mm-mm. Yeah. What else y'all got going on, man? What else y'all got going on? Where my man Ant at? Ant McQueen, where you at, boy? Remo, where you at, Remo? Who else ain't in here today? Who else? PK 205, where you at? Who else? Miss Joette, where you at? Nah, somebody said that earlier. Al Booger said it, man. Al Booger said it. This is what Fender Bender sent in the chat. Super Jamal say Jamel knew he would lose. He took a payday. Man, y'all a little too rough on Jamel, man. He took a bag. He seen a bag and he ran with it. What y'all trying to say, man? Y'all trying to say he got paid to not fight? Damn. Said Mel signed that check and instantly transformed into a sucker. Goodness gracious. Patriots won. Canelo versus Usyk. Yeah. Usyk will whip Canelo ass, yo. Usyk will whip Canelo ass. Patriots won has entered into the building. He said, I know a podcast that said it straight up. Said Mel took a dive. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I would at least wish he try to fight though. You know, it would have made it look a little bit better. I just showed it in the chat, Fender Bender. Anyway, chat, it's a bulldog and it's a sweater. You put on a bulldog and I just showed it. Everybody just seen it. I just put it in the video. I told Jay it's less Charlo trying to get away from Canelo. Charlo physique isn't on Canelo's level. That's why I knew how that fight would go. Yeah, so who did that belt go to? Or When they snatched that belt, did they upgrade Zoo or what? Or what's the deal with the belt that they stripped Jamel with? Did that is that going up? Is that going to Zoo or how is that working? Anybody know? Say Canelo's the only fighter who moves up in weight and increases his stamina. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I bet you Canelo had plenty of clenbuterol. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure he had plenty of clenbuterol. Mm. Yeah, it's a lot of conspiracy theories, man, going down with this weekend about that. Yeah, man. He definitely took a big hit, man. He took a big hit, man. Yeah. A lot of people are really upset with Jamel, man, and rightly so. 20 million. Mm-hmm. Shit, you would think somebody pay you $20 million, man. You'd fight your ass off. I did give Charlo credit for great conditioning, no cap. He did get hurt and he danced and survived. He won't pay that. I know. Hey, he want a rematch, man. Say he wasn't himself. You did, and he want to show us. There you go. Aunt McQueen is in the building. Hey, Aunt, I told the hangout, man. You was probably on YouTube watching a fight from 1929 and shit. Yeah. You was in there watching a fight where a dude was in, you was watching where they was fighting like this. You want payday. I know. Quentin say Charlo versus Lubin. Elijah Garcia versus, oh man, Adamis. Yeah. Woo! That'd be a tough one right there. He said I was indulging in some voyeurism. I can dig it. I can dig it. Had the stream up on one tab. Okay. He said I was watching the Polish yesterday. Smooth dude. Okay. Yeah. Adamas, man. I like him. Ooh, I like him. Yeah. Man, but I'm gonna tell you, man, that fight with Resended and Garcia, damn, them boys was going at it, man. Yeah. It was like defense has left the building. Yeah, defense has left the building. Wham Old School is in the building. What's up, Old School? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Smash the appreciation button, man, as y'all walk in the door. Never let the mic magnetize me no more. Yeah, man, I'm mad that I watched all those episodes now of the Lioness, man. I should at least spreaded it out and shit. Definitely a good show though, man. I can't wait to in November I think November the 5th, they got say, hey Jay, you only get one chance to pull a skinny on me. Skinny. The hell is a skinny? Oh my goodness. I watched two of his fights, Tommy. One against John H. Stracy. Yeah. So Dre, you done totally gave up on Jamel, man. Hmm. Tim Zoo, man. Yo, but Tim Zoo, Daddy Jack, man, dude, there he is.
What's going on,
Mr.
OG?
Queen himself. What's up with you?
Yeah, man. This is why I had this up
Can
on
you
the
hear me?
background. I was doing my yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Microphone check. Hold on.
Yeah, you got yeah.
Hold on. Try these. I got one earbud in. The hell is going on with my sound? Audio. Yo, yo, test. Yeah, it's saying that it's working on my end.
It might be. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi just in case. It might be me. Hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to the other one. Testing, 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 testing. How I sound, everybody? Am I sounding all right? Come on back in. You say, no. Can y'all hear me? How my audio sound? My audio good? Ant, come back in, Ant. You see what see how that do? Because I switched my Wi-Fi. It could have been me. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit the link, Dre. All you gotta do is hit the link. Yeah, well, I ain't got nobody in here trying to cross you, bro. So I think you're gonna be all right. And I'm the same way. You did. I'm the same exact way. Lincoln Level say, hey, hardcore, gotta run to work. Okay, my brother. My Jamaican guy. Okay, y'all hear me good? Okay, Ant coming back in now. Let me see if I can get Ant in. Hello?
Yo, yo.
Yeah, perfect, 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 perfect. So it might have been mine because I just switched to my other Wi-Fi. Can you hear me, Ant? Yo,
Yep.
yo. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Hey Dre, did you
Yeah.
hey Dre, did you try to hit the link? What you got
Grace
going
Finest,
on,
come on
Ant?
up here, man. I told you, man. Yesterday, I was doing some real detective work. I'm doing the film study with a notepad and everything. I'm jotting down statistics and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I even got that what's the names pulled up. CompuBox. I'm really, 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 really doing the math on this Benavidez
Oh yeah?
Android situation. Yeah.
Yeah, the X factor on that though is we just don't know, has he what you call him, keep going for us. Yeah, he's 35, man, and just wonder what he got left. That's the only thing right there. And that's
if that
DeMond Nicholson fight, he definitely got the skills.
If that DeMond Nicholson fight is any if that's indicative, I'm saying if that DeMond Nicholson fight is indicative of what he has left, I don't think he's gonna have too much of a problem. Because he went the distance in that one, and I just rewatched it this morning. He didn't look gassed at all. So I'm really starting to suspect, because I've heard in several of his fights, his dad say to him after he scored the knockdown to dial it back a little bit and just box. So I think that's just kind of him following instruction from his dad and not him gassing over the course of the fight.
Yeah, I heard you say that a couple of weeks ago. You said you heard.
Yeah, but it's even more apparent now, because this is what I did. Like right here on the side, you probably can't even really see this, but it says orthodox opponents that Boo Boo faced. He faced 28 orthodox opponents. And then I even went on his BoxRec thing and I looked at the number of rounds that he did with all of these guys. So he's got 165 rounds of experience with orthodox fighters. David Benavidez only has 10, and that was against Dennis Duglin. That's it. And then the majority of these fights, a lot of these fights, Boo Boo actually went the distance. So I don't think gas is going to be a problem.
Wi-Fi active again. Hold on one sec.
I don't know, Gregory Pratt, because I think that the inactivity could actually work in his favor to some degree. I think it could actually work in his favor.
Test. Yo. Yeah. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? How's the let me check and see how the Wi-Fi. Can y'all see me now? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's goddamn Wi-Fi is on some bullshit. Let me see. Testing. Yeah, I don't understand. Heavy say, this must be a new part of the show. I'm lost. What you lost about, Heavy? Yeah, okay. Is that better now? Is it better? Hey, Ant, see if you can come back in. Yeah, this goddamn Wi-Fi is blowing me. A new segment called "What the Fuck Is Going On Right Now." What do you say? No, because I got the link. Is that what you talking about, Heavy? The link? Okay, Fender said we sounding good. Bet. Hey, Ant, come on back in. Heavy said new segment called "What the fuck is going on right now?" Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I was trying to chop it up with Ant, but the damn Wi-Fi started doing on a boogie affair, man. I don't know what was going on. Looked like it's a little bit better now. I'm looking at it on my phone. Yeah, but I end up cutting Ant off. Yeah. We back. We good. We good now. It looks like we good now. He said, "What the hell is this new segment called?" That's too funny, man. There you go. Ant back now. There we go.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try to keep the video off. Maybe see if that'll ease up on the bandwidth or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but you're loud and clear right now and everything.
Cool.
Our booger say you got to get the Ethernet plug directly into your router. No Wi-Fi nonsense.
No, he's right about that.
Shit. Yeah, but shit, my what you call them is not down here. My router's not down here. My router's up. Yeah, it's upstairs. It's upstairs.
Might have to get one of those extensions. Run it all the way down.
Yeah, or drill a hole through the floor and shit. Thomas Hill is in the building.
The benevolent Thomas Hill, might I add. It's my guy right there.
Hey, yeah, Thomas, my guy, man. Hey, so that fight against Damon Nichols, he didn't look that good in that fight, though.
I mean, there was a moment where there was a controversial knockdown slip, whatever it was. But aside from that, he looked pretty damn good. He dropped Nicholson twice, and he went 10 rounds. Didn't look gassed. His footwork looked pretty good. I don't think he looked bad at all. I think that little controversy right there kind of overshadowed the performance in its entirety, like whether or not that was a knockdown. And then also for some people, the way they see it is him potentially being knocked down by a fighter of Nicholson's caliber. And by that, I'm using air quotes because you know how it is. A lot of times when fighters don't have notoriety, people just write them off as bums. And if the guy who has the bigger name faces any adversity, he must not be that good. He's overhyped. See, he's a horrible fighter, like Canelo said. He just wants payday. That's it. You know, that's how people look at it.
Yeah, but then you got what you sound like you loading up a clip, boy.
Oh, no.
Hey, so what I was gonna say, but Billy got him out of there, man. No problem.
Yeah, but you know, Wasim also dropped him twice, so it's not like it wasn't really that close of a fight, honestly. It wasn't. Aside from that one little moment where the controversial decision took place, but apart from that, it wasn't that close of a fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't that close.
Yeah. I really think that he could beat Benavidez, man. But he just gotta he can't be coasting like he normally do, man. He can't coast.
Yeah, but I feel like coasting
I
for
think
Demetrius Andrade is a little bit different than coasting for most guys. Because even when he's in that mode where it looks like he's coasting, he's still very active. He's still throwing punches. He's
he's
not a
still
guy that's
winning.
just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a guy that's gonna. He's not a guy that's just gonna just all of a sudden just keep his hands in his pockets. He's not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna pull a
How?
Jesus Ramos. I went and looked at that box. I looked at the compy
Oh
box for
my
that fight.
goodness.
That Lubin
Yeah.
Ramos. Bro, there was one point
Yeah.
in the championship rounds. I want to say it might have been the 9th round. He only attempted like 5 power punches in that entire round. I said, what was he? What? Why would his dad give him that instruction? Hey, you're up. Don't go for it. Just dial it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good damn fight, man. God bless you. I think it's gonna be a good damn fight, man. But I wish he was a little younger. Tell you, because I'm gonna tell you, man. Don't wait for nobody, man. Old man time don't wait for nobody at all.
Yeah, definitely. But in this day and age, it seems as though a lot of athletes have been able to extend their shelf life through, different dieting and training apparatus and all types of means of recovery. It's not like what it was years ago. And another thing with Demetrius Andrade is, if you look at CompuBox and all of the sport, in all of these defensive statistics, he's among the top 5 in every category you could think of defensively. So he doesn't take a lot of punishment in fights.
Yeah,
so I think that should help him out.
Yeah, and you never hear nothing lame about him, like him drinking or none of that type shit. You don't hear nothing bad about him. He might be a Spartan. You never know. These fighters these days, man, be killing me, man. Shit, they be drinking more than people that don't be fighting. You would think that I don't get it, man. Some of these fighters, shit, look how Broner, man. God damn. That dude, man. Everywhere he go, he's taking shots. I mean, back in the day, fighters wasn't like that, or if they were, we didn't know about it. You know what I mean? We ain't know about it. But then I can't even say that because shit, Sugar Ray Leonard was doing coke.
Yeah, but I also think the activity was also different back then too, just in terms of scheduling. You see some of these guys in those old days, 50s, 40s, and all that. These guys would be fighting 5, 6, 7 times in 1 month. Now you got guys that don't even fight that in a year, even as prospects. Like at most, you might see a guy 3 to 4 times in a year. Back then, they had big guys, main guys, getting it in several times a month. So these guys stay sharp.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I think we're probably going to see the best of Boo Boo we have ever seen. I think I believe that Benavidez is going to pull it out of him.
No, definitely. I think the thing with
He said this dude is loading clips and sneezing. They talking about you, yo. He do sound like he loaded a clip though.
No, that was my air turning off. I had to turn off the air in here, man. I had to turn off the air, but that's what that was. That how it is when you got that central air in the house.
No, that didn't sound like air. That actually it just sounded like a clip. I ain't hear no air.
But yeah, there's some things that Weston definitely has to be careful with. Benavidez. One thing I did notice in that fight with what's my guy's name? I was just talking about him. Dennis Duggan, right?
Mm-hmm.
His jab wasn't that effective in that open stance.
Mm.
His jab was not effective at all. I actually have the CompuBox numbers pulled up on my on another tab because I was going through all of this stuff. I felt like Rain Man over here, just going through
Yeah,
numbers
they
and
say you over there
collecting
like a
data.
you over there
Yeah,
like a mad scientist right now.
yeah, because I was like I was over here like I'm not gonna just go through the film and stuff because I want to see if what I'm watching is in alignment with what the numbers were. So I'm gonna download this real quick. I'm gonna download this. Well, I'm gonna open this in preview. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this up on the screen so y'all can see it for yourselves. So I don't have to just run my mouth. All right. All right, so we're gonna share this window right here. This is the stats. This is the only fight that my guy Benavidez has fought with a southpaw. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see because you got that thing right there.
Yeah, I'm about to move it though. Hold on. Give me a sec. I think I gotta find the actual what you call them first for me to move it.
Let's see if I could slide it somewhere.
What's up? What's up, Thomas?
Hey, good morning to you, Jay. Good morning to you, Ant. Man.
That's my dog.
Boy,
I
come in
don't
here
care
like
what nobody say. That's
boy, come in
my
here like Barry White and shit.
Yeah, he did, right?
my bad, dog. My bad. Hey,
Came in here with the smooth, quiet storm radio voice.
Right.
you
I ain't heard the quiet storm in a long time.
Hey,
Yeah, right. Right now, we're in here. We're in here in the hardcore hangout. It's your boy Thomas Hill, with the host with the most, Jay Hardcore. We're talking about this beautiful sport called boxing and the cosmos.
Oh man,
The cosmos.
that's how you know this
I'm
boy right
trying to
here.
find it.
He's learned it.
You learn it, right?
He learned it.
I'm trying
Hey,
to find the what you call it, man.
with what you call it? I just wanted to say, man, I don't know what people watch, bro. I really don't. I know a lot of people are claiming that fight with the Hammer and Ramos was a robbery, but I don't know what they watch, man. Because what I saw was what I saw when Gary Russell Jr. fought was it Matt Sio? I saw one person controlling most of the fight and touching a lot of other opponents' punches, fighting beautifully, man. So I thought it was a fair decision myself. I'm not sure what people use to score criteria, but I go by what is supposed to be used is to score it. And effective punching, defense, being more of the aggressor and also how you maneuver the ring. I thought that Lubin boxed beautifully. He boxed beautifully. Yeah, Al Booger, you're gonna have to get a couple of more satellites, man, so that you can get the spread around. And also, if your gig, like I got a gig, so I'm splicing the gig, and I got like 4 satellites over there, so it's pushing almost a gig on every single beacon on mine. That Netgear Nighthawk system is cool. Orbi is better, and that bad boy is also a 6+ too, so that means you get more functionality out of it. But yeah,
What the hell are y'all talking about?
I'm talking about mesh Wi-Fi, because you get a Wi-Fi system, Jay, and you place the beams just right, and they'll tell you exactly. Some of them will tell you exactly where you should place the beams. You be able to get your connection wherever the router is. You can get it close to the router everywhere if you get enough beams and you place them everywhere. So that's what I was telling you. You probably should get a mesh Wi-Fi, and then when you get a mesh Wi-Fi, like they sell some that come with like four beacons, but you can also buy the beacons and add them to the system as well too, and then that way you won't have to worry about the drops and things like that. Now, them bad boys do cost a pretty penny, but it's worth it if you want to make sure you want to like have connection everywhere. Connection don't have as many dead spots or weak areas. So that's what I was
And
telling
you
our
say it's called a mesh Wi-Fi.
yeah. I'll pop a link up in here as well too, just so you know you can look at some of the better ones. But yeah, the Orbi, as far as that Netflix, that Netgear, that Netgear system is fire because it's a gaming fire. So it makes sure that you can't lose connection when you're gaming because it'll be the difference between you getting smirked because most of these is fighting games that they be fighting on or playing like football or basketball. It's the difference of you having that little spell where somebody is on pure connection, and then wherever you are, you can, if you got a long enough cable, like you said, you can run it directly from the router too, so that you can get it connected all the way too. Because some of them have a lot of what you call those Cat 6 or Ethernet wires outlets. And then you could plug it in, like you said. If you want to drill a hole, you could drill it all the way to the thing, and you just get enough cord, and you can run it all the way down there, and then it's pulling off of the main router anyway. But yeah, it's really really good. I don't have no problem with the one I got. Now, I got like a budgeted one because I didn't believe in it, so I just wanted to make sure before I spent money on it that it would work well, and it does. So I was just telling
Yeah,
Alpha.
but I ain't got nowhere. I ain't got nowhere to plug no Ethernet into on my computer though.
Yeah, you do. You when you get the product, like when you got your cable, right? Because you own cable, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when you get it, it comes with a router to if you got Wi-Fi. So it comes with a router. They come with the
Yeah,
ones that they
the
charge you
Ethernet
for.
is that yellow cord, right?
Yeah, the yellow cord. So like it goes from the box to the router, and then the router shoots out to the connection everywhere else that you might have the the router go to, but they usually only give you one, and it's splicing everywhere, trying to everything everywhere, no matter what you rolling on. Because if it's a phone, it's a tablet, it's a laptop, you might be pulling off the signal. So every time it pulls a lot more of the signal. So you losing the further you are away, the weaker the signal gets. But now get like the mesh system, you get like the hub, and the hub, the better the mesh system, you get more Ethernet connections in the back. So some of them will come with one, some of them come with two, some come with three, and some come with four. So that means you're coming off of the main one that's connected into the source of the cable, and it's pulling it and going there. And then you got these other ones you don't have to plug them in if you don't want to. You can just have them as beams, satellite beams, and it's like they pull the signal. And the greater your signal connection is, like if you got a gig, if you get a good enough system and you spread them out enough places, it will push that signal as close to like a gig as possible. So I got a gig connection. So like in my room, it gets anywhere from 700 to 900 megabytes, no matter how many devices is pulling on it. Because I got one here in my room, I got one upstairs, I got two upstairs, and then I got the one that's right there where the cable is, where the TV in the living room is. So I'm making sure I'm getting that, and then everybody upstairs is getting theirs as well too, so that it won't pull too many. And if ever somebody needs more, they can just take the one that's upstairs and they can take it to their room, and they can run it directly into their system through an Ethernet cable, and it gives them even greater connection. So that's what I was saying. I mean, and like you know, there are better versions of it. But yeah, you get that and it'll be cool. And like I said, I'll send you a link so that you can look out the various ones that are available and you can research them just to make sure there's something that you might be interested in doing. Al Booger said he got one and he wasn't happy with it, but I don't know if he got like enough of the satellites to pull where he might have the cables running so that it makes sure it always hits on peak performance. And you can always get more of those cables as long as it's compatible with that brand and with that system set up. It can extend it, so it acts like extenders all over the place, so to speak. It boosts the frequency. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm sorry to cut you guys off. I just wanted to make sure Al Booger can check it out. And like I said, I put a link in there so he can look at the ones that might benefit him best, because he got a very good system. But what it was, I don't think he has like enough satellites to actually push off of so that it can splice it evenly, so to speak, throughout. But yeah, you know, he said let Barry cook. And my
They say
bad.
that you they talking about you hacked them. They talking about you hacked. They say you hacked MGM, bro.
See, he said he need that bread, man. He said he put that money if he ain't see it. So you hacked it. Nah, man. I appreciate you breaking it down to him, man. You only gonna help the hangout. We gonna see this brother in HD. Not even HD, 4K. You about to be up in here in 60 frames per second and all that.
Being faux kizzle.
Hey, he gonna be that 8K. He gonna be on that 8K.
Yeah, because I was
everybody else
mad
on that
last week,
phone.
man, when we had when we had Ant with 2 T's on last week, man, and we couldn't even get no good. I couldn't even hear him and shit.
Hey man, speaking of that, you know, we was waiting for you to come on the hangout one day, and you know, it just never happened. I think something had pulled up, so you know, your boy Ant went on and broke out. He broke out the casuals corner, man. We all hung over there.
I heard.
But
I heard.
It was
I
good.
heard Ant broke it out the other day, man. Shout out to Ant on that one.
Because you know the routine, man. You know how the routine goes. We over here at 8 a.m. Then we over with Just at 4. Then we over here with you at 7.
Right.
Then we over, you know what I mean? Then we over there with
Right.
Senior and the Smoothie King right back at you. Over at 9.
Right back at you.
So it was like, yo, I was like, nah, we ain't about to just disrupt the whole schedule like that. I was like, I'm gonna just throw the screen about. We got to keep that continuity, man. We moving and groove. We got to keep that rhythm going.
Had a little Mozzie over there as
right.
co-host. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie, not camera shy.
Who was the co-host?
Mozzie. Oh, Miles. It was little Miles over there in the house. Like, yo, I'm the co-host right here at the Casuals Corner. We casually gonna be talking about bowling boxing tonight. So if you guys got a problem with it, you can exit room status like that boy said on that cartoon. But if you don't, and you got a little bit of patience, you don't understand for your listening pleasures that you about to be elevated. And I was like, is that Miles saying this stuff? Like, what's up with Miles? Where Miles get this? He told just like his dad. Yeah, he said, man,
that boy get go over there and check. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Man, it was like I said, it was what we needed when we needed it, man, because we wasn't getting our hangout fix. So we got the Casuals Corner fixed. He put us in the comment. You know, when they tell you back in the days, go in the corner.
He said, go in the corner.
I used to hate going in the corner.
Yeah, me too. Oh my Lord. Between that and the disappointment I used to feel whenever I would ask for something and I would get told, you think I got fill in the blank money? Like, yo, can we go to McDonald's? You think I got McDonald's money?
Man. Riding around in the car with a hash brown underneath the seat. Yeah, I think you got it. No, I'm just kidding. I used to
You
hate
think
that
money
too.
grow on trees?
Bender
I
said,
hated
"And
that too.
save the
But it
day."
do though.
I'm
That's what
like,
I got in
technically
trouble for
it
that.
does.
It's paper, right?
It do for that one, man. I'm like, but it do. I learned in school that we get all kind of
They
paper
be
from
like, "You
trees.
smart ass." Then they be like, "You smart ass."
Yeah, I got slapped like a mug that day. Yo, you think you smart, huh? But yeah, man. So
For
I don't know what you
sure,
guys
for
been talking
sure.
about, but I didn't get a chance on Sunday to link up with you guys, man. I caught the tail end, I believe, if it was. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
did. We did. Yeah, we did the crow. Yeah, we did the crow show yesterday.
Okay, so yeah.
Yesterday morning we did the crow show. Yeah, Banky came on here. Came on here because remember he was talking about how Jamel was gonna knock out Canelo. Remember?
Yeah, he was talking that good talk.
Hello.
He was talking. That's what I really wanted to come on here and talk about. To tell
Yeah,
you the truth.
David.
Really, I didn't see the Carmel, and I'm
Miss
pretty mad about
Joette is in the building.
good
Miss
love you, Miss
Joette,
Joette.
Miss
Good
Please and
morning to you.
Thank you. How you doing today? There she
Please and
is.
thank
There
you.
she
I
is.
like that. I like that.
There she is.
Not only is that Miss Joette, it's
That's
Miss Joette with
Miss
that
Please
shining
and
heart.
Thank you.
Please and thank you in the house. But yeah,
Please and
I
thank you
thought
in the
the other fights.
building.
What about Mario Barrios? My goodness, man. Mario
Oh,
Barrios making
yeah,
that Tank
man.
win look really, really good, man. A lot of people don't want to give Tank no credit, but Mario Barrios going out there and taking that credit for Tank.
Mm,
Big facts, man. That's one of the best
mm,
offensive performances I've seen from Barrios. He
yeah.
started putting his punches together. I said, hold on a second. I'm used to just that one at a time.
Right. He stopped pot shot and started throwing combos. I'm like, wait a
Man,
minute.
yeah, he took that. I think it was in the third, man. I forgot, but Uga smacked the heck out of him with something. And it like lit a fuse on him. He went to Canelo mode. Like Canelo was in his David Banner mode last night, man. I mean that night, bro. You see his back? Like he was yoked. I said, oh, when I
Mm-mm.
looked at him, I was like, yeah, this boy in trouble. And then when he was throwing punches, man, it sounded like the bass drum on Drumline. He just pop, boom, boom, boom. It was sounding off no matter what he hit. I don't. Your boy, he fought to survive, man. And he said so after the fight. He was like, I ain't getting knocked out like all these other people that fight him. Man, if you don't get your butt out
Yeah.
that ring.
I was a little heartbroken. I said, damn.
Yeah, that's what showed me. I mean, I will say he did catch Canelo a couple of times with some straight shots, and Canelo just came forward. Like, that's the problem, man. When you hit him with everything you got, he come
See,
forward,
but
dog.
I don't think he hit him with everything that he had though. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. Like, yo, we were discussing this in the casual corner, right? The
Mm-hmm.
opportunities are there when he's throwing that left hook, but you
Yeah,
got to take them. Your man,
yeah.
every time Canelo threw that hook, he either tried to catch it or he tried to duck under it and get the hell up out of there. He didn't have any return fire for him.
You right, man. And
Got
he
to
didn't
take them
go into that.
chances.
He didn't go attack that mid area that he leaves open on. Whether it's the head, the chest, the stomach, he didn't take none of it. And he kept circling to his left instead of his right. I don't know why he was doing that too. Like he was going into danger. Senior Cobbs is in the building. Trey Finest is in the building. I like that. I like that. But yeah,
In
man.
the
I mean,
building.
I don't know. Like I've never done something whether I'm about to get my butt whooped or not, and not went 100% on that thing. And I just feel like he went in there to survive. He was on his Gloria Gaynor tip, and man, he was on it, bro. Like the the and he just didn't say it in the ring. He went and said it up in the dang press conference, and he was talking to people on the side. He was saying, "I'm like, bro, you happy because you didn't get knocked out?" Man, I got more respect for a person who didn't have nothing going right that day and still fought and didn't get knocked out, but still kept fighting over what you did. Well, I am the man, William Old School Art. That man that be putting that Cajun persuasion all up in that food for every occasion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shit, I'm late. Hey, I'll be walking around saying that, yeah, yeah. Like, it's a little bit even more addicting with me. Susie came right back at you, but I used to say right back at you.
You didn't take them chances, man,
He
and you
didn't
got to
take
take those
none.
chances.
He
You got
Yeah,
didn't
to
take
take them
man.
none.
chances.
So,
They done did Jamel pay.
man, he was gloating, Jay, like he really was gloating that he didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
The only thing I think he did right in that fight was when he got clipped and he went down because it was about to get ugly for him if he didn't get that break because Canelo had smelt that blood. He was coming. My man said, "Oh shit, let me go and get down before he hit me with some stuff." But like he took no chances. He didn't take advantage of the opportunities that availed him all night long. He kept circling to Canelo's dominant hand, and he allowed him to just press him the whole. He didn't even keep the stick out there like he should have kept it out there to keep him at bay. Like I don't understand why he took that fight
Yeah.
other than to get paid. So I'm a little distraught with that, to say the least.
I
I
think it
don't know
could have
how.
been a situation of
Man,
where
you
it looks easier on the outside, and then when you get in there, you just get overwhelmed. And that's the one thing against a guy like Canelo. You can't be in there completely overwhelmed by the magnitude of the moment, by his presence, his aura, and all that, to where you just freeze up and you forget that he's vulnerable too. You know, like the
He's a
great Bernard
man.
Hopkins said,
Yeah.
when everybody is vulnerable when they punch him, including Canelo. And we were talking about this the other day when he throw that left hook. We seen how a couple occasions Caleb Plant was able to sneak that little uppercut in there. I seen Charlo try it maybe about once or twice, but he just looked a little too shell shocked.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
what it
So
was, man.
so Jay, what was you about to say? Because I got something to say too. Oh, you was about to say
no, I
something,
was
Jay.
laughing at Gregory. I was laughing at what
Oh.
Gregory Pratt was saying. He said
Oh.
his daughter. He said, "I got his daughter." His daughter be saying, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah."
Yeah, man. I told
Oh,
you that day.
that's Thomas Hill. Dre find it. That's Thomas Hill and Ant. Ant and Thomas Hill is on the live right now.
Yeah, I shot you out, Dre Finest. I said Dre's finest. I should have said Dre's finest. Maybe you would have got me then, dog, because you not only got that French twang to it, man, because you real nice with it, bro. And I got my glasses, I got my contacts on, so I can see it just fine. You know what I'm saying? Dre had me dying there. Like, man, I can't.
Everybody got their glasses on.
Yeah, I had to have mine on, so I had to see that. But no, Ant, man, so then what does that say truly about Plant's skill set, man? Because I felt like he controlled that fight and that Benavides fight completely with his boxing skills until it just went left. And when it goes left for Plant, it goes left all the way.
Yeah, I think that Plant has good skills, good IQ. The only thing that I would say for Caleb Plant that I would like to see him do a little bit more is what he did in the first half of that Canelo fight, where he was actually countering. Because I rewatched him versus Benavidez yesterday as well, and one thing that I didn't like is that there were opportunities where he would make David Benavidez miss, but then he would play to the crowd. You know what I mean? Do that little. I'm about to show you exactly what I'm talking about, Thomas. Do this, make a miss, and then do this, like look out to the crowd, like the punch sailed away. He's like, yo, stop
Right.
showboating. You make a miss, make
Yeah.
them pay.
I agree with Al
In that
Booger.
Benavidez fight, it was just like
So
he did
so
that
like
far too often.
so
Had
like
to
that
make
one.
a mistake.
Like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like that one time when we was having that discussion, and you know Jay had brought it up. Do you think that's the fatigue making him do that stuff, making him talk to you and making him showboat like that because he really ain't got the energy to do what he need to do in that moment? Because that's a problem with him. He does do that often, and as Al Booger said, you know, that conditioning is what's lacking with him, and I mean it looks to be the case because his skill set is phenomenal, man. The dude can, man. He was punching in between punches on Canelo. You see how much quicker Canelo looked in this fight versus Jamel than he did against the one against Plant.
People, my guy William Old School just said down there, and I actually agree with him. When you see Plant, even when he's out of camp, the dude is always ripped. Like that dude he's built like a damn athlete. Like he looks like an athlete. That guy got muscles on muscles. I think that could be part of it too. Just like how muscular he is.
Yeah, you
Similar
got
to
to
like
make
Alicia
him.
Bumgarner. He's just, I don't know if it's just the genetics, what it is, but
Yeah, no, I think Alicia definitely need to get a little bit softer, boy. She damn near like chiseled, boy. And I know it plays on her. And she definitely has great skill set. That's a great parallel. I like that, man. But
I also think it could be stylistically too, Thomas. I think that one area in which Caleb Plant could conserve a little bit more energy, is if he kind of add a couple more wrinkles to his inside game. Then
yeah,
he wouldn't have to move around as much. You know, get a little bit of that James Toney in his game. And I know James Toney is one of his favorite fighters, so if he could replicate some of that inside work, because that's the other thing with him, is like, you know, moving. And if you built like that, you know, the muscles need that oxygen. You're gonna be burning the
yeah.
candles at both ends. And then the guy starts landing shots to the body.
And I think that they might, if they're gonna keep that muscle tone, then they probably need to start training over in a higher altitude so that they can get used to pulling the most out of their body during the time. Because yeah, that oxygen is low. It's low. What do you think
Yes,
about
sir.
Fender Bender's point though? Do you think that
What did Fender Bender say? Hold on, let me
he
scroll
said
up.
he wanted to
Oh,
know?
Ronnie Shields?
Yeah, you want to know if Ronnie Shields would have made a difference in that fight.
I
I
honestly
thought he
do
was
not
getting.
know.
I thought he was getting great advice. I thought he was getting great advice in that corner, man. He just didn't do anything that he was being told.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about in camp where it actually matters and drawing up, something to counter what he was. Hey, man, I mean, Canelo is Canelo, and there's weight classes for a reason, and I think he felt them weight classes. And you could see one time he got hit to the shoulder, and he just he grunted like he grimaced, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a long night for him. That was early on in the fight.
I think he took Canelo's power relatively well though, because even when he took that knee, his legs didn't look bad or anything like that.
Nah,
I think a lot of it was the mental pressure.
yeah, that's
I
what it
think a lot of
was.
it was that mental pressure
That,
more
that,
so than
that,
the physical, because he took them shots well. We seen
that's what I
Canelo
was.
get guys up out of there. He went all 12 with
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I think mentally, it was just like, man, it's gonna be coming at me all night long. And, it got to the point where he just didn't want to. He didn't want to try to exchange just to get exposed or maybe caught out there in the. But like Dre said, you miss, you got to pay. So if Canelo is throwing shots and he's missing, you got to pay. And you can't just let him bang on stuff. You got to keep him off with that stick that he got. The jab was supposed to keep him off. I thought he could have done a lot better because he did look like he was handling the shots well. And you look at the fight afterwards, he didn't look like he was even in a fight. He didn't have no way. I'm serious though. I'm serious, Jay. Like it didn't look like he was involved in a fight. Matter of fact, Canelo had a little bit of redness on him, whereas he didn't. So I'm like, yo, man, you didn't get in there and you didn't do what you needed to do to walk out with that dub that night.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And again, the opportunities were there. This
Yeah,
goes back to the question that I asked Coach Kenny a couple weeks ago on the Rise podcast. I was asking him, I was like, yo, what makes certain guys just want to take those chances, whether it be to the body or countering? And he said it just comes down to temperament. Like it's just one of those things. Like you can't be overly cautious because then you're gonna miss those opportunities. And I felt like Jamel was just way too cautious, worried about what was coming back at him. Now, of course, you got to be vigilant. You got to see what's coming at you. But by the same token, you ain't gonna get anything done if you ain't taking chances. It's just not happening. Especially against a guy like Canelo, because he's gonna keep coming. Because, like you said, if there's no resistance whatsoever, he's gonna come whether or not you provide resistance or not. But it's gonna be even worse for you if there is no resistance whatsoever. There's got to be a little bit of friction, a little something to make him think twice about throwing that left hook.
No, that's true. He did seem to settle later in the rounds too. You right, Dre. I'm sorry. You right, and I agree with what you're saying. A whole bunch, man. And it was just disappointing to see, man, because I thought that he came in there to fight. He was claiming lions, man. You could put a bunch of animals around the lion. You could throw that meat on that ground in that ring, and them Mickey Frickies is gonna fight to the death to get that meat. It don't matter how big them things are. It don't matter how many of them things are. They fighting, and they gonna come around with that meat clutched in their paws, looking at every single thing and growling. He didn't go in there and he didn't growl not one bit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wrap lions on. I'm sad to say, man.
He
Mark
he never growled the whole time never. Period. He never growled the whole time, man. At all. I don't know what was going on with that boy.
Man,
It seemed like he was castrated from the beginning of when they first said the show was going, when they first got signed. I've seen how he was castrated from the beginning.
Yeah, you was pointing that out though the whole time. You kept pointing it out like he got a different energy about himself, and that's true. Like it was too much respect. It was too much. I'm in the moment, and like the way he ended like I said, the coldest thing to me was the way he ended the fight, the way he carried himself as he was getting interviewed by every single platform. It's not enough to just go in there and survive. That's eating ramen noodles every night. You want to eat that filet mignon. You want to eat them asparagus wrapped with flavor, and you want to put that good old mac and cheese together with it. Then you just can't go up in there and popping over seasoning packets and putting it on noodles, thinking that it's full course and a high level meal. You got to go up in there like that lion doing. That lion go over there and take on anything. That's what you said you was gonna do. You didn't do what you said you was gonna do. It does chronicle one thing though. That pressure it do bust pipe. It do bust pipes. And Canelo was coming forward. He was coming forward like nobody's business, and it just was all night long. And it brings me to that thing where people were saying, well, "What is Tank gonna do?" Man, we just seen what Tank was gonna do when he gets in there with one of them people that like just pot shot and do all this stuff. He said, "I'm not fighting them like I'm fighting everybody else. I'm coming." So, boy, just imagine when he coming like that. You ain't got nothing to keep him off, and that boy, that boy Tank's neck just like Canelo neck. It don't look like it's very long at all. And it can take, and that chin is something that hey man, we seen some other fighters hit other fighters, and they hit Tank the same way, and it didn't have that same effect. So I'm just saying, boy, they need to be on that ASAP. Senior, man, come on, man, tell him, man, after we get through whatever we got through, we going heavy after Dev and Tank.
And Thomas, to your point, right? We gonna circle back to this whole Barrios thing, right? Barrios, I want to say it was the third or the fourth round. He hit Tank with a clean low left hand. Tank just went back to the ropes and then just carried right back on. He hit Barrios with that same left hand and dropped him. twice. Twice. He hit Ugas with that same left hand, I should say. He hit Ugas with that same left hand that he hit Tank with. It dropped Ugas twice. Tank got a little fared on him, man.
He do. You see when, man, Barrios hit him with a hell of a body shot, bro. You know it hurt him because I think like you could see it on. Well, it didn't hurt him, but it was something that he really, really felt because you could see it on Tank's face. But then Tank came back. You know when you give it right back, that lets you know that punch you respected it. But I'm gonna show you how to really do it. And I remember in that Barrios fight, Barrios cut him with that, and he came back and he popped him with it, and he ended up going down. And I'm like, yeah, Tank just got dog in him, man. I don't understand. He got skill set, but he got dog in him too, man. He got that lion in the jungle, and it's time to either get its meal or it's time to get the its tail. It's gonna fight hard for both. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight.
See, but here's my thing with that, Fender, man. It's like, yeah, I give him credit for stepping in the ring, but it's like once you're already in there, if you lay down and lose, or if you go in there and let it all hang out and lose, you're gonna lose either way. So you might as well give yourself a fighting chance. Don't just go out there and just mail it in. There's no moral victory. Like, well, yeah, at least I didn't get knocked out.
Yeah, there are no moral victories. You don't get no awards for that. Trophies.
I mean, at that point, you might as well not even step in the ring. Then, if that's that's going to be your mentality, you might as well be in the crowd watching him fight somebody else. Let somebody else take that opportunity.
Hey, Will, you at work, man? I'll gladly drop down so you can cook, bro. You making some good points on this with this text, man. You can come up here and speak it. I'll go back down and listen. I don't got no problem with that.
You can stay up here with us. Let them add to the conversation, man. We making gumbo up here. Add another ingredient to it.
Man, well, if we make gumbo, you definitely got to come up, William Old School, because I know you got that. I know you got that family recipe, that recipe.
He said he was castrated before entering the ring.
I ain't made no gumbo shit, man.
Yeah, that's what Jay said. Jay said he wasn't the same going in. He said he was playing too nice.
That man got neutered before coming into the ring.
Man,
man.
And then he left. He left with his pride. He was bragging.
When you look at all of the fighters that have fought well against Canelo, all of those guys, they had the same thing in common. They looked at him as just another man, not Canelo Alvarez, the superstar, and all this other stuff. Like, they were not overwhelmed by his presence at all.
See, by saying that, and that's exactly what made me even more disappointed, because John Ryder gave a better effort than he did.
Yeah.
That pissed me off, man. That pissed me off. Because I got somebody in my ear.
Way better.
I had somebody in my ear,
Way
man.
better.
And you call this man undisputed? John Ryder gave better. Now I just had to hear that all night long. Like, man, yeah, I ain't defending the man. And then he got in that ring and said that. He said, see what I'm talking about, man? This dude never wanted to win this fight. He only wanted to survive and get that paycheck. So yeah, I couldn't say nothing. I was weak. but seriously though, let's really talk boxing. What did you guys think about the Lubin and Ramos fight? For real. Or maybe I fell off.
Oh no, I thought Ant was gonna go ahead. I felt though that Ramos took his foot off the pedal, man.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I don't know if he thought that he had did enough. Yeah, I don't know if he thought he did. He didn't do, maybe he thought he did enough, but he just took his foot off the pedal. It was just, it didn't make no sense to me whatsoever, man. So I didn't see a robbery. I didn't see a robbery. You know, I see a man that didn't finish the fight.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that because he definitely coasted. He definitely coasted the last 6 rounds.
Coasted, man. Which I didn't understand whatsoever, man. You know, I thought he was going to stop. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was going to stop Lubin, man.
I think Lubin had a lot to do with that. I think people don't realize that Lubin be snapping some of them punches, man, and Ramos usually on folks. Ramos usually putting that pressure on you all fight long. And I don't know, man. I think what he was feeling in that ring.
Right.
I don't know. I was listening to them trainer tracks, man. I was listening to those trainer tracks, and his dad was telling him to ease up, don't go for it. This is what his dad was telling him in the corner. And then if you look at the CompuBox numbers, it actually reflects that. Yeah, his dad said that. Ease up, don't go for it. Then around the 10th, he told him pick it up and try to go for it now. Like why what type of strategy is that?
I don't know what that was. That was
I
called.
don't understand what the hell that was.
You in there to win the fight, man. You know, fortunately for Ramos, that they will get behind him and put him in big fights. But you can mess up potentially everything by doing stuff like that when you in there. And on top of that, you put yourself at a major disadvantage.
Absolutely, I agree 1,000%. And you can mess around and put yourself in a precarious situation where you try to ease up and then you get caught by some dumb shit.
Exactly.
If you already got the guy on the back foot, and there was actually a couple of moments where he had hurt Lubin to the body, where Lubin was not trying to work on the inside, especially against them ropes. He kept retreating to the ropes. If that's the case, and you just keep that pressure on him and force either his corner's hand or the referee's hand, or you just continue that until the final bell. Just keep that pressure on him. But to just fall back and feel like you got it in the bag and just mail it in on the second half is it's crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly your point. That's what I was really getting to, man. You know, you can mess around and do something that you're not fully accustomed to doing and get caught off guard, trying not to do what you. Yeah.
And you don't play around with this sport, man. You can get hurt like that. You definitely get hurt. That remind me, what was that fight? What was that? Trinidad and Oscar.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. When he took his foot off the gas pedal and shit. Man, it made no sense to me whatsoever. It make no sense to me. But
to hear his dad say that though, Jay, I was like, that is some terrible advice. That's horrible instruction. Don't go for it. Ease up. Like, what are you doing? You're winning the fight pretty handedly at that point, and you just tell him to ease up. It's crazy.
It makes no sense. Maybe somebody was paying daddy. Who knows?
Man, I couldn't believe it, man, because like you said, it's so averted to what he's normally doing. It just looked right. And he felt like he should win like that. Come on, man. No, you go in there. Hey, man, you making one pitch. Every time you get in that ring, it's that one pitch for you to get a big promotion. And you don't get a big promotion by not giving it everything you got. And how do you figure that you get robbed in that moment? So yeah, I thought
so what's next for Lubin?
Well, Lubin said he called out Zoo. I think he said he wants Zoo. But he said he wants his next fight to be for a title. So it's either Zoo or Charlo, right? He might be trying to get that get back from Charlo.
Yeah, but I know he better stay away from Fundora.
What do you think about Fundora, man? What do you think is his next move, to tell you the truth? that's something that probably would do a big draw. If Honduras get back on track and Lubin continue to string out victories and get close to it, they probably want to see that again, man, because that fight was entertaining as hell, man. That was a great fight, even though it was the wrong fight for Lubin. It was action packed.
If Lubin get back in the ring with Fundora, he a real one for sure, Jack. Definitely a real one. He get back in the ring with Fundora.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
going with Fundora.
That man made that man. That's the first time I seen a facelift get the whole. He made that dude look like a whole different guy, man.
yeah, man. Like I said, he was looking like Rocky
William
Dennis.
Old School Senior, come fix. He said, "Senior, come fix my truck."
Who said that? Who said that?
Say, William Old School. He said, "Come fix his truck, man."
I defender been. I already say hell no. Ended up.
Oh, that's my guy right there. Hold on, let me take these comments up so I can see. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
What's wrong with your truck, Fender? I mean, what's wrong with your truck, Old School? Hey, Charlo the stock and Charlo bottomed out. 68. I don't want to see Charlo back in the ring, man. He let me down. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you chopping up, but you said he bottomed out in the ring and he didn't want to see him because he let you down. You ain't never bottomed up.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna see a real line. I didn't know he was the line from the Wizard of Oz.
Man, correct.
If I only had a heart.
No, but man,
Man,
seeing you. Oh, go ahead, Senior.
you listening to him?
No. You when you say, man, listen, we about to hear some real spill, so I want to hear what you got to say.
No, I'm just saying, like, even outside of betting, right? I ain't even really worried about the betting part. But I'm just saying, like, I'm tired of these guys asking for these fights, and then when they get these fights, they don't show up. That's what I'm getting tired of, because, we campaigning and we talk and breaking the fights down, and then when you get these fights, these guys is nowhere to be found. I mean, they're in the ring, but they nowhere to be found.
It's like Tank said, man,
We
back
get
in the
one-sided matches, man. We done got 3 one-sided matches so far.
day.
The
Yeah,
main
well,
event wasn't even the main event. Come on, man.
it wasn't. It was not.
Hey,
That was
the first fight was the best fight of the whole night. The first fight.
Yeah, that fight was
Lion
good.
Garcia
Garcia
Resendez
versus Resendez was
Man,
the best fight. That was the best fight.
I ain't even see that fight. I gotta go back and check it out.
oh, you definitely go be in for
Oh
a treat.
shit,
That was
you
a
missed the
fight
wrong
right
one.
there.
Yeah, I missed that one. I started when I got there. I got there just in time for Barrios and Ugas. I told you, Ugas was done. I told you, he ain't even got PTSD. His face can't take no more.
Yeah, he was looking suspect up in there with that eye swelled right back up.
Oh my Lord! I'm surprised they ain't stopped it.
Yeah,
You see how many times the doc was up on the apron checking
it was
that
a
eye
mini
out.
version of his eye when he
Hey, that fool Barrios can bang though, man.
How much more value? How much more value did I put that win Tank had versus Barrios?
There's no way you can hate on that man right now, man. What he did to I don't care. Your boy still had no quit in him, and he still was catching Barrios with some shots too. Barrios he can take a punch, man, but he can give a punch, bro. Like
I told
that is
Barrios tough. Barrios tough.
So anybody saying that Tank at 135 or whatever they fought 140 and what he did to that man, come on, bro. You gotta like I was telling people all along. It's like name one fighter on any of these dudes that you say Tank ducking from a resume that can beat Barrios. Hell, I don't believe they can beat Barrios. But name the fighter that can beat Barrios that they fought. If he's fought weak folk. And it's like they will. Oh, come on, man. Loma would get destroyed in that ring with him. It won't even be close. That dude too damn big, man. You see how big that mug is? And he got mean intentions on them punches, man. And he got that heart. He wouldn't have gotten in the ring with Canelo and laid down like that. He would have went out on his shit, man. Yeah, your boy Charlo got me heated. He got me heated.
You and me both.
He didn't even go in there to fight, Senior. He didn't go in there to fight at all. He went in there to survive. I was like, man, and gloated about it at the end of the fight. No, Jay, go ahead.
He did a Karen ridiculous. He did a Karen. He did his best version of Karen rendition.
Oh, gee, let me tell you why I said the same thing to my homie. I asked him, I said, did you see that Boots Karen fight? Because he said he fell asleep on the Charlo Canelo. I said, if you seen Boots versus Karen, it's damn near the same fight.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near the same fight.
Only thing I will say is that the last couple of rounds, you know, they started to engage a little bit more, but it was over. It was over. He had no intention of trying to win.
I thought he was going to give us something competitive.
I think the more emotional Charlo would have came up in there and gave us a fight. I know he would have won.
So
he
need his brother to spark him up. He have his brother to spark him up. I mean, he went in the locker room. He in the locker room.
Miss Joette say, "How can y'all say?"
Hey, don't nobody.
She said,
"I really want to see Charlo now."
I hear where you're coming from, Miss Joette, but let me say this though. Look at like Gerald McClellan or Mike McCallum fighting against what's his name? Julian Jackson. Julian Jackson is one of like the hardest punches in the history of boxing. And them guys managed to get him up out of there because they took chances. It's like once you in there, you win there. You can't just be like, well, you know, I'm just too afraid to get knocked out. That comes with it. There's a good chance that you might get knocked out. So you might as well try to knock the other guy out.
He got banged in that fight too. Julian caught him with some hot-ish, boy.
Julian was no joke. He was knocking everything out moving. But the guys who beat him, those are the guys who stepped to him. Be like, yo, I know there's a chance I might get knocked out, but I'm coming to knock you. You got a chin too, like me. You a man like me. I'm coming at you. So you got to take those chances, man.
So I definitely agree with that, and I'm fully on that board right there. You step in that fight knowing that there's a chance you can get knocked out. You go in there going against somebody like that, 2 weight classes. You knew what you were signing up for, and you said, "Hey, I can beat him." You ran that mouth saying you was gonna beat him and you was gonna do this, but he got in the fight, did opposite, and that's what I think most people having a problem. He didn't even go out there trying to win that fight. He went out there to survive, and you know. Like I said, that's the difference between eating that filet mignon and them ramen noodles. He was eating ramen noodles in the ring.
Facts, Thomas. And again, you just made a great point. Like you knew coming into the fight that the man could punch, so it wasn't no surprise the night that you got there. So that's what you should have been planning for. And honestly, like it's a good and everybody gonna get hit too. And that's the other thing. In a boxing match, it doesn't matter how superb somebody's defense is. Something is gonna get through at some point, so you know you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, and the opportunities were there for him to capitalize on. He didn't. I mean, he didn't. Man, it was disconcerting. But shout out to Jamel, man. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting up in there, lasted 12 rounds, and you know, get to go home with his family pretty much unscathed. He didn't look like he had any kind of wear and tear of that fight on him. So he in there, it was a success for that standpoint, that point of view.
But William, old school, talk to us quick before we forget.
What's happening, fellas?
My man, Will I am.
What's up?
What's good,
bro?
What up there, fella?
I didn't say this in the chat, but I had a feeling when I saw how respectful Jamel was being. I kept wondering: is it because he just respects Canelo, or is he worried about pissing Canelo off? Now that the fight's over with, I believe he was worried about pissing Canelo off. Look, he went into that fight in the first couple rounds. He was trying to feel Canelo out. Canelo started hitting him with a few big punches, and you could see the look on his face change. From that point on, once he got cracked a few fucking times, he was like, "Oh no, I'm just surviving here, babe. I don't feel like getting in there and exchanging with him." And you could tell it, dude. Look, bro. He came up 2 weight classes. We all know that, but there's a difference in the power in them 2 weight classes. I don't think he really expected the power that he got, and when he got hit by it, he wanted no part of it. Let's be honest. From that point on, he was in survival mode. You know? Now, here's the thing. I want to see going forward his next 2 opponents. Does he talk spicy to them? Because if he talks spicy to them, then we know damn good and well he was worried about getting in the ring with Canelo, and he should have never took the damn fight.
Hey, William, I agree. Like Jay was saying it the whole time, man. And, we was just pushing it off as him being focused. But, nah, that wasn't being focused, bro. You were right. He didn't want to piss him off. And, you could tell by when you hit Canelo, as soon as you hit him with some good stuff, he coming right back at you with some good stuff. That's just his mentality, bro. Like, all right, you came at me. Like, when he say, I love this stuff.
Hey, Heavy, what you got going on, man? You talking about dumb comments. Ain't no dumb comments in here, man. Ain't no dumb comments, man. Everybody has their opinion on what they think, bro. So come on off of that, bro. Everybody got their own opinion, man. Yeah. So have some respect up in here, y'all.
Yeah, that's big facts, though, William.
All right, go ahead, fellas.
That's big facts, man. I'm glad you came up there and said that, man, because that's what I think we all feel, man. I just know Jay was saying it from the very beginning. He said that he even said he's castrated like 3 days before the fight. I was laughing. He said it, man. He didn't let them. He was scared. That's all I can say. He was scared.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe that what William Old School said as well. I even mentioned it one time. It seemed like he didn't want to get on his bad side and shit.
You were right the whole time. You were right. You said, you may not be as smart as everybody else, but you feel like he over there not trying to be. Yeah, you did say it, man. And like you said, man, that interview after the fight just sealed the deal for me. It had me to the point where I was like, yo, I can't. I have to see the next fight. The next fight, he better come out and he better get somebody to business, because you talked all that talk about anybody can get it. I thought Canelo was an anybody. Canelo had you shook. That's it. That's all.
Canelo did have him shook.
Okay, so Will, what did you think about the other fight? That's that, because we already know that he just went up there and laid a duck. He laid an egg up in there.
Hey, as far as Lubin goes, I went back and watched that fight again. Yeah, I think he kind of lost it.
Do you think Lubin lost the fight?
It was a very close fight. You could have picked it kind of like Haney and Loma. You could have picked it one way or the other, depending on how you looked at it. But
you thought that.
I think old boy Ramos turned the heat off, which is a dumb mistake. If he'd have finished the damn fight strong, he'd have won.
Fair enough. I just see somebody looking at it like that. I just thought that Lubin did an excellent job of catching his punches and parrying them. And I thought that a lot of the activity was activity, but it wasn't actually landing at times. And then, like you said, he just went to the point where he just shut the pilot off. It wasn't no more heat coming.
Lubin looked like he actually learned something from his last defeat. Let's be honest.
I thought he boxed well. I thought he did what he should have been doing in them other fight instead of just brawling. But hey, you know, I'm not mad at anybody who said that they thought that Ramos did win. But like Jay said, it's never a good look when you just coast in the fight. You can't just take off. You just can't shut it down. You can't go on autopilot.
You can't you can't do that.
So you know, he only has himself and his corner to blame for that, because Ant said his dad was giving him the instructions. I didn't have the volume on, so I didn't hear none of that stuff. I just looking at the fights because I know how biased the dang commentary be, man. And like I said, what I saw, I thought Lubin he boxed beautifully in that ring. And I thought that, you know, a lot of the shots that were coming at him, he was blocking a lot of them. And he was moving him around. He was turning him around. The fight that Ramos usually does, he didn't do. And it had a lot also to do with Lubin, not just him not doing it, but Lubin was hitting him with some stiff jabs and some cold counters. And, you know, I don't think he thought that it was going to be as tough as it was, because what we have of the image of Lubin is him getting pretty much busted up in the face and easy to be hit. And he didn't find it easy for him to hit him and things like that. And I think that also led to him kind of like not being as enthused as he usually is in the ring and pressing and bringing the fight to him.
Somebody got the TV on in the background. Somebody got the TV on in the background.
I'm gonna go back to the chat anyway, Jay.
No, you ain't gotta go back to the chat. I'm gonna go back to the chat. I'm gonna let you stay and cook. We'll cook.
Nah, I'm good. I'm going back to the chat.
I just need to turn the TV down. That's all, so we can hear it in the background. Hello?
No, we still here, Jay. Well,
okay, cool.
Dre gonna come up? Can Dre come up right now? Or is Dre at the JO?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
What about BN?
No, it was just a lot of background noise. It was just a lot of background noise. So at least Lubin did not do enough. That was a robbery. I chose Lubin to win and wanted Lubin to win, but nah, he lost and robbed that dude.
You thought it was a robbery,
man. Dre crazy. That damn Dre fine is crazy, man.
Dre
damn crazy, man.
Hey, don't be putting that type of slander on William Old School name. You know what I'm saying? That man got a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, all you got.
It ain't that type of hardcore.
Hey, he bringing a new definition to the hangout, baby. He's real hardcore. Raunchy up in the hangout. Roxy up in there.
The real hardcore. Hangout.
William bringing that he bringing that spice to life.
Lord, all right.
Man.
Yo, Thomas, man, they actually got in the notes on the CompuBox data website. They actually have this in the notes. Ramos pulled off the gas in the last 3 rounds, landing 16 power shots. It's not good. It's not good.
No, those are the rounds
I just brought you in, being in boxing news. Come back in. I was just clicking you in. You jumped off.
You clicked me
in. Dre in here. Dre, you in here?
I think so.
Yeah, you in here?
All right.
Uh-oh. You in here, bruh. You in
You
here,
in
man.
here, Drake. You in here like Swinwell. Let us hear it.
That's my stick, man. Old school, man. That's my guy, man. That's my
Yeah, old
brother
school is
there.
cool as hell. That's my guy.
But he want to get back to. He want to get back to his form, man. Let him go.
You know one thing I will say, William Old School always have great takes, bro. I love listening to his takes, man. He to the point type of dude. Like he makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My brother be on point, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Dre.
Oh,
It's your
loud and
world.
clear,
It's
bruh.
Dre's world. It's
Mighty
Dre's world. We
quiet.
listening.
Oh, it's mighty quiet.
We hear you, bruh.
I ain't thought I was on.
Nah, you
Oh,
in
you
here.
on?
All
You
right.
in here?
Okay. Who we
And
on
we reading you loud and clear. We got the glasses on so we can hear you.
now? They got the glasses on.
So we can see
Yeah.
what you saying, baby boy.
My bifocals don't have no lines in them. You can't,
Hey.
they
Hey, they tried to get me to get them bad boys, and I looked at them joints, and they had me seeing double vision. I said, yo, nah. She's like, oh, your eyes could use to it. I said, nah.
Hey, Jay looking like Mr. Magoo. I see you now with your glasses on. Looking over top of your glass, looking like Mr. Magoo.
So Dre's fine as
I
you
gotta
done with
get
Jamel. That's it.
me some bifocals, man.
Man, that Bama man.
Oh, he
Man,
called him a
he
vamp.
let the community down, man. No doubt, no doubt. He let the community down. You know, a lot of us already done peeped the move the way he was talking off the break. You know, he already submitted, man. You know, anytime a dude could be compromised before you to get in the ring, nah, man. I ain't got no love for him. That Bama, man. Come on, lines only. Man, you a pussy cat. Come on, lines only.
Man, he over there eating
Man,
fancy feast. He ain't eating
what,
caribou
yeah,
and
whatever
gazelle.
fancy had, man. I don't know what he ain't, man. I ain't
He
got
ain't
no
got the.
love for him, man.
Hey, all I gotta say is, man, the interview sealed the deal for me. Like I thought maybe he just was a little. The moment was a little too big for him, and the punches he was feeling, and he just probably just didn't want to engage because there were opportunities for him to capitalize on in the fight all night long. And I was like, oh, why is he not throwing his punches? And then he got up there and gave that dang soliloquy at the end, and I said, oh my God. This Mickey Freaky didn't come to fight. And I instantly, because I had somebody over there in my ear, and I was just thinking of Jay Hardcore saying like, yo, I think he's castrated going into the fight. And
That's what came to my mind. I said
that's
that's a
exactly what
goddamn Jay. He said it.
he said it all along, man.
Said
He
it.
was
And we also said, man, he said, I know Canelo gonna win, but I know Jamel, he gonna give him a rumble. But he's coming up a good way. If he win this, he's the man. He didn't even try. Man,
Nah,
you would think
not
the
in
mob was.
order. He
You
didn't.
would think the mob told that boy take a dive.
Yeah. You thought
man. He just went up
you'd
there
have
to
thought
get
they had that
paid.
nigga mama tied up somewhere, man.
Man.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I was looking for that. I
Mom
was
tied
looking
up.
for that Denzel Washington man on fire type of vibe, man. He gave me no energy at all.
I was crushed behind that, man. I couldn't
Hey,
believe that.
you seen The Hobbit? You guys seen
Yeah.
The Hobbit? You remember the kid, the cat that
Mm.
was with the king, and then the king died. The dragon fell on him, and he went with the guy who killed the dragon. And
Yeah.
he was dressing up as a woman when he told him the women and children don't fight. All the men go out and fight. That was him, man. He was in
That,
the thing like that. Dog. He rather put on the audience. That man didn't want to
uh.
I think Charlo signed that
Mm.
contract. I think Charlo signed that contract. He got that life changing money, $20 million.
fight.
And
Hey, that's
that
like
deep down desire to fight, that shit abandoned him. That shit was gone, man. You get fighters who make that big
Man,
payday they always dreamed of and never be the same. And I think Charlo will never be the same. And I got him losing when he comes back down to 154, the first
absolutely.
top duty fights.
He ain't got that hunger no more.
No, man.
Mm.
He lost
I
it.
who,
think
who,
I think Zoo will beat his ass right now.
Oh,
for real.
without a doubt.
Yup, I
Without a
really
doubt.
believe that because I think he mentally checked out. I think he'd signed that money and got soft. And then secondly, throughout history, when you see fighters go up in weight and come back down, most of the time when they come back down, they're not the same. They don't look as good. I think
Now
them
that's
two
a fair
things
point.
gonna mess
That's a fair
his career up.
That was going to be my question to you,
Mm.
cousin Tommy. I was going to ask you if you felt as though there were going to be some sort of consequence, negative consequences to dropping back down, like we saw what happened with Roy when he went back down to light
Oh, without a
heavyweight after
doubt.
fighting John Ruiz, and them reflexes were shot. Do you think that
Yeah.
Charles is going to have similar issues with that?
I don't know if he's gonna have them issues, but he's been fighting at that weight his whole career. It don't get easier. You know, he's a pretty trim dude by nature. He don't carry fat. But at the same time, it don't get easy to make weight. I don't know how hard it was for him to make 154. If it was hard for him before, I think it's going to be hell now. And yeah, I think it is going to be a physical consequence.
But Tim Zoo, I mean, he's there to be hit, and he's slow, man. You really believe he gonna get him up out of there?
Tim, you know what? Tim Zoo, he not a superstar. Like he don't got everything in the book, but he does some subtle things really good. He does a little framing. He uses his shoulders pretty good. He does some veteran tactics. He shouldn't beat Charlo by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think I wouldn't pick him to beat Charlo, but I am now because
Yeah,
once again,
I
man,
hear you.
I think Charlo made that money and his hunger is not the same no more. I
Nah,
think
I hear what you're saying, and that going up and down, that's tough. That is tough, and especially when you look at Jamal Charlo, who hasn't fought, and he don't look like he's out of shape at all. So they don't carry a lot of fat on their frames, man, genetically. You're right about that. And
no, they
he
mhm.
didn't look like he was tight in that fight, man. He kind of looked like he was a little like he didn't look like he was in his best shape. I'll put it that way.
Nope.
No, he didn't.
He
As
wasn't
soon as
cut.
I heard his weight at 167, I thought he screwed up right there.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I fully agree with that because I thought that like his corner man was saying he wanted him to come in at like 162, no heavier than that.
Yeah, I was hoping he came in like 164, 163, keep that speed, keep his stamina. He probably rehydrate to around 170 or something. I figured probably basically whatever. I don't know. I'm going to guess probably into a weight camp, probably 6 weeks in, maybe 2 weeks out for a fight is probably when Charlo go into a serious weight cut, and when he seriously start cutting. Whatever you weigh at 2 weeks out, he probably about 165 or so. Naturally, all you gotta do is just stay there. You ain't got to do that severe cut and just stay tight and be in condition. Do more plyometrics to keep your speed and power. You start doing more sprints on short rest to build that recovery time after your spurts and go into the fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think he tried to put on too much weight. I don't know if that affected him or not, man. I'm just disappointed in the dude, man. I don't even know
Nah,
what to say
man,
about it.
it sounds real, but I think like more than anything, like you said, he just didn't want to fight. He just got that bread, and that's all that really matters. Like I got that bread.
Yeah, I don't think the weight had anything to do with it at all. I'm gonna be
No,
honest. He seemed like he was mentally checked out way before this fight even started, man. So
And again,
he'd
Jay
already
pointed
checked
that out.
out, man.
Jay point I
He
called it
had checked
pokey,
out.
but he checked out, bro. Maybe that stuff
Checked
going
out.
on with his brother and him, and and all the other stuff had him a little bit disillusioned going into that fight. I don't know, but he definitely didn't come to fight that night.
And you know what's crazy, man? I used to I never like Jamal Charlo, but I was a big fan of Jamel. But
Mm-hmm.
Jamal's a hell of a good fighter, but he's very inconsistent. And I think both of them lack a mental focus, man, big time. I've been saying, you know what? I shouldn't say that, man. These dudes are world champions. Charlo's are undisputed world champion. They had to have a lot of focus for that. Let me not say that. But I don't think they demonstrate as much focus as other champions on that level have demonstrated.
I think that's a fair assessment, Tommy,
That is a
especially if you
fair
look at their track records. When you look at Jamal, right, he always fights up to his competition. Like his
Yes,
best wins, he was
Deryevchenko.
dialed in. Derenchenko, Julian Williams, he was dialed in. But then you turn around and you look like crap against Montiel. You know what I mean? And same thing with Jamel. Like the first fight with Harrison, he looked a little bit checked out. The second one, he looked more dialed in. He stayed focused. The first fight with Castano, the focus wasn't there. The second fight, he looked a hell of a lot better. So they're definitely up and down in their performances.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
they're
that's
up and
fair.
down in their mental states. I think they're up and down in their personal lives, and it all bleeds over.
And like Jay was saying the other day, that's part of the equation when we're talking about doing the math. Like what's going on with these guys, not just in terms of their training regimen, but psychologically and emotionally. There's so many things that factor into a fight besides these guys just getting in
Mm-hmm.
the ring and putting gloves on.
True that. Well said, man.
But it is the man that you are. You ain't a man of integrity. You know, what are you? You know, it's only three fighters that I can think of that got my respect. That's Wilder, Tank, and Spence.
Ooh, that's a hell of a good three.
Yeah. They don't bend and they don't break.
Tank's win over Barrios is looking better and better and better. That shit ages real well.
Yes, sir.
Fine wine. It's fine
Them
wine.
brothers got integrity.
I don't know who said it before, but somebody earlier said, uh, pick your favorite lightweight, and nobody they beat could beat Barrios. That was a damn good point.
Yeah,
Your
man.
favorite
I mean,
lightweight? I think
I'm
Shakur could beat
including them
Mario.
too, Tommy. What do you think about that statement? Fully, even
About
they can't beat Barrio.
that, who said that again?
Nah, that's Thomas. I was saying that I was including even the fighters themselves. I don't believe Devin Haney nor Shakur can beat Barrio. I don't think that they're gonna get in that ring and be able to withstand or make him miss enough where they can eke out a point out of victory against Barrios. Barrios just got too much pressure coming to him.
I think Shakur takes him. I think Shakur takes him because, according to certain things we've been hearing, you know, from people who spar him. In fact, they always talk about how unhittable he is. Word is that Boots could barely lay a hand on him in sparring. I'm gonna take Shakur, and Shakur's a husky little dude. He's
With no
not
power.
a little lightweight, man. He's not a little lightweight, and I don't think he. And people say he don't got no power. I
Who
don't agree with that either. He ain't gonna hurt a
has he
Barrios.
knocked out?
Nah, who he knocked out of. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about who he knocked out. I'll just talk about even the people he didn't
What
knock
top
out.
fighter that
He
he
walks
knocked out?
them down and beats the shit out of them.
What top fighter have you knocked out?
Yoshino was ranked 6.
That's
Ranks.
shows some cut, man. Be for real. Are you judging him? Man, he's some cut.
I don't believe Yoshino was like false buckets at all. I don't believe that.
Luke, what's good with the fella? Jay, what's going on?
What's
Name
up?
somebody that you would
What's
Just
up,
do.
Just Do?
name a lightweight that you would have beat.
I hear
What was the
y'all.
question, Dre?
The whole damn
Name a
night.
lightweight
So if
you would have beat.
I don't see no chance of you
Think you would
winning
have
the
beat?
fight,
You think you'd have
why
beat
let him?
Tank? Think it would be Haney? Think it would be Loma?
Who, Yoshino?
Yeah.
You asking if Yoshino?
I
No,
think
I don't think he beats Haney or Loma. No, but I believe Shakur beats Haney and Loma though for sure.
He'll go the distance with Haney. That's about it. He won't win though.
Is that the guy that always thinks boxing is just do?
You already know what's good with y'all fellas, man. I
Just
see y'all up here cooking.
do.
You know, I said, let me come up here and talk to the good
What's
brothers,
up,
man.
nephew?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good, baby.
I hear y'all was talking about a few things, man. Dude, I want to ask y'all, anybody up here feel like Charlo cashed out?
Hell yeah.
Man.
Off the break.
And much respect to him, but man, you just can't offer that kind of effort and think people gonna be happy, and they have to spend their money to see that.
Absolutely.
yeah.
It just it's frustrating. I respect him. I think he found
Amen
out.
and a boom shagga lagga to that.
Yeah.
I think he found out that Canelo hit harder than he think. I think that power kept him honest, and he didn't want to get knocked out. If he tried harder than what he did, I think that would have been his first knockout loss.
Not just you've been saying it, just like Jay been saying it. We just been taking different angles. So I've been on your side with it. But Jay said that what we called was dialed in focus was actually just him not trying to piss Canelo off because he didn't want Canelo to go against the cage. And that's what it looked like, man. That brother got cashed out and he wasn't trying to fight at all. That's what to me, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, man, it's just disappointing, and I always try to come from a place of respect when I have these conversations. Like I see people calling him a cat, and the jokes are the jokes, but on a serious note, man, we got to understand that it's going to be some criticism that come with this. And again, I liked Derek James' train of thought. He don't like the term daring to be great, right? Because he like that sound like you just coming to lose. He's like, we ain't daring to be great. We coming to win a fight. And he was given a lot of the right instruction. He was on Charlo the right way. Charlo did not respond, man. It's very surprising and frustrating to see him respond that way in his biggest fight of his life. You said you could beat that dude, and I believe you got the talent and skill to do so, but you just wouldn't let your hands go. You can't win like that.
You hit it right on the head.
He was so inactive. He was so inactive in that fight that even if he probably landed all the punches he did throw, he still would have lost. That's how bad that was to me. He just didn't. He didn't bring the intensity like he was in the biggest fight of his life. I didn't see a hungry guy in there. I seen a guy that was cashing out. Respectfully, I seen him cashing out, man. Like you knew what it was. You didn't put forth the effort, man. And again, Errol Spence, we just seen what happened to him, but none of us left there feeling like he didn't try. He gave what he had on the night. Now, Charlo, to me, bro, you look like you had a lot more to give. You had a lot more to give than what you gave. That's my only issue. I don't want to sit here and sound like a casual. I get it, I don't box, right? But I seen a lot of your fights, dude, a lot of them, and I have never seen you do what you just did Saturday night. That was frustrating. I've never wanted in my life to want to turn from a Charlo fight like I wanted to turn from that one. I was like, I want to turn from this, but you at this point,
man, all access showed it, man, and when we watch All Access, we seen one dude at Lake Tahoe working out, doing everything. His family came for one day and left. You got another dude laying around in his pool and shit, doing training time, doing hot yoga with his wife and shit. I mean, it didn't look like somebody that was about to be in their biggest fight ever. You did. It just didn't seem like, dude. I never seen any intensity the whole time leading up to this fight. I didn't see anything that was showing me that you were planning on sacrificing, or home chilling with the kids, did his camp from home. I mean, it never looked like from the beginning that he was serious about this fight. That's all I had to say.
No,
I mean,
no,
it just never looked like it from the beginning.
it looks as though that was the correct assessment. Unfortunately, given what we saw the product in the ring, because I remember I was with Just, because we were having that talking point on his show. After you've been saying that he looks like he's showing too much respect, and we were coming at it from the angle is like, nah, I think he's just laser focused and dialed in, recognizing this moment and how big this moment is for him. But going to what you also just about being daring to be great, to me, that's like these dang participation awards. Like I second place, and there was no other trophies out there, and nobody wanted the second place trophy. Nobody wanted that bullshit. We for that first place, but more importantly, we came there to win. Damn, the trophy be damned.
Facts. And man, like he said, I respect Canelo, but when I get in the ring, the respect go out the window as it should, right? But it didn't go out the window. In fact, the respect it magnified, bro. Especially once he got to punching you. You was allowing the smaller guy to put you in headlocks, put his forearm in your chin, and stiff arm you. You sitting there looking at the ref for him to get like you ain't gonna get him off. You like, yo, bro. You were supposed to like kick up a little bit, like he was little bullying you, and you were the bigger guy. I don't care if you fought at the heavier weight class. You were the bigger dude, and you gave up all your real estate. You was unwilling to stand your ground at any point in that fight. For real, disappointed is the word, man. I rock with Charlo still, win, lose, or draw, but the performance, like the energy, just wasn't there. You didn't give it to us the way listen, I wouldn't have been mad if you'd have got knocked out going for it. I wouldn't be trolling you today. I would be giving you more respect than I can give you today. I still respect you, but that loss, that ain't it, bro.
Nah, that's spot on, man. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about too. That headlock, dog. I would have took that stuff. He's not gonna put me in a headlock and whatnot. You put your arm around my neck like that. No, that's
damn. Somebody sound like they got a bag of chips. Somebody bag of chips.
Somebody they bitches just can't eat one. Bitches just
That's what he did, though, man. Jay, I seen him. Jay, I said, yo, he gonna let this man stiff arm him like this? Like, you're not gonna smack his hand down, push him off you, like none of that. You just gonna allow the ref to do it all. How many headlocks he put you in, dude? He was allowing it. That's very frustrating, Charlo. You had way more in you than that. That's something I'm gonna feel like I can say I know. I watched you fight too many times. You had more than that. So, you sound like cool.
Seemed like everybody felt sound like everybody felt like they were pickpocketed that night.
Man.
D for the win. What's up, boy?
My God, D for the win is in the building.
Hopefully, I mean, and then to try to call, Crawford out, man, whatever, bro. He said he don't want to fight you. Like that. Now that pisses, and you're not undisputed no more.
Yeah, you're not undisputed. You're not a draw. You're not a huge draw.
And you knew
on top of that, you just went in there and laid an egg, bro.
Who wants to fight you? So you cashed out. That's why I feel like it was a cash out. You understood the same way we at home understood the minute your name got announced, you officially was no longer undisputed. You knew all of this ahead of time. Yeah, you took the way he continued the rest of his career is going to be telling. I'll say that. When you talk about going back down to 154 for sure. I feel like if you was going to do that, it was no need to take this kind of fight.
No need at all.
And respect, Canelo. Respect, bro. But you ain't off the hook either. You're not off the hook. No, he don't look like some oh, he's back and oh no, he's not back. He's not back. What he's doing is what he's been doing. Yeah, he might be a little bit more fresher for this fight because I believe he worked that much harder in training camp for this fight because he respected the skill set of Charlo. He didn't respect him on the night, but up until that point, you respected him enough to train, hard for this fight is what I'm saying. So I know he ain't look like a new version of himself, and none of that. You just had an opponent that offered such little resistance. It allowed you to look as if you almost reinvent. No, you didn't. If
Absolutely.
you fight a 68-pounder, you are not off the hook, bro. You do not get to continuously do this. I respect that you moved over there to PVC. Yeah, you fought a guy that we wanted to see you fight years ago, but the circumstances that led up to it is bogus, and you can't ignore it. I'm not giving Charlo no out, but it's reality. A layoff, coming a broken hand, you jump into 2 weight classes, no acclimation to the weight class. You jump right there and fight the guy that went as high as 75, and you think you weren't going to have no issues. This is weight classes for a reason. People, Andre Ward, perfect example. He was at super middleweight. When he went to 75, did he just go to 75 and fight Kovalev? Because it would have been stupid to do that. What did he do? He got 2 fights and went right for the killer. You get what I'm saying? He was better acclimated to the weight, better to handle a punch from a 75-pounder. Like in your case, you just went from getting hit by those guys at 54 to getting hit by Canelo Alvarez at 68 that been as high as 75. Like you in a sense, I respect it because you get your money, but that looked like a cash grab to me. You get what I'm saying? Them circumstances, that was a tough fight. It was a lot, yo. Fight at 68-pounder and I'd be impressed. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez, if he beat Andre, he absolutely deserved his shot. The fact that Jamel Charlo got an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez first at 168 before Benavidez is concerning to me. Wow.
That's crazy as hell.
Remo!
What's up, man?
Remo is in the building.
What's
Am
up?
I muted?
Nah, we hear you.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all just
we
ignoring
can
the
hear you.
hell
We
out
can
of
hear
me,
you.
huh? Y'all just ignoring me, huh?
Who said who that? Dre? We hear you, Dre.
Yeah. I had to go out and come back in. Something had happened and start making noise. Okay.
Man, oh man. So
we
what's
hear
next,
you, Dre
brother?
Finest. Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. What's been going on, Remo?
Ain't nothing, man. I had a little birthday celebration. Pardon for my tardiness yesterday.
Oh yeah, today is
Had a
birthday.
little shindig, pre-birthday celebrate. But I did catch the fights the night before though.
Yeah. Okay. Your birthday tomorrow, right? October 3rd or today?
The third.
The third.
Third. That's what I thought. It's the 3rd. Yeah, it's the 3rd.
No, I'm the 3rd.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, same day. That's all right.
He gonna be your birthday tomorrow too, Dre Finest?
Yes.
Oh,
God damn.
Yeah.
That's
Word.
a lot of damn punches I got. That's a lot of damn punches I got to throw tomorrow.
Might
my
have to put a
birthday
couple on
tomorrow.
layaway, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
A couple of them joints on layaway.
Remo turning 38. How old? Hey Dre, how old you turning? Like 80?
Nah, man. 60.
60 what?
60. I ain't gonna put nothing else on it.
60 what? How many?
Just say 60.
6. You turning 60?
Yeah.
So shit, that's still 100. Then I gotta give extra.
Because you know I
tell that goddamn.
Better get a good night's sleep.
God damn. Look, I think I'm gonna get the 60 out the way first and shit. Damn, 2 birthdays in one day.
Nah, it's
That's
3
fucked
birthdays.
up, Bill.
It's 3 birthdays.
Hey,
What do you
hey,
mean 3? Who else?
I turned Methuselah's age tomorrow, baby boy. You gonna be hitting that bag forever.
What? Methuselah was old as a motherfucker, Jack.
Look, we won it. Hey, Jay, we won it consecutively. All together,
And
all
the
at
punches
once.
are to run concurrently, baby boy.
Yeah,
Concurrently.
concurrently.
Concurrently,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Concurrently. Yeah, concurrently.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting the bag like Mayweather be hitting that motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go, Jay. There you
Hey,
go.
no. I'm glad you said that, Jay, because speaking again to Just Point, Mayweather went up in weight and did a much better job against Canelo.
Yeah.
And Canelo been hitting hard. He was faster and quicker than.
Absolutely.
Much pressure. Yeah.
Damn. Good point. They're showing us the truth. Wow. Just thought about that.
He just showed up for their retirement check, bro. That's all.
Yes, sir.
He disappointed me.
Yeah, right.
Bad. I got what I wished for though. I wanted him to lose. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Charlo to death, but I need that Benavidez Canelo so bad.
Who that, Thomas?
Nah, Flossie.
Flossie?
Nah, that's Flossie Sports, yeah.
Flossie Sports in the building. Yeah, but I feel you. He just, when it's all said and done, I think we as the people, we deserve to see him in there with a 68-pounder, a true 68-pounder. Like nothing else is acceptable at this point. Again, I told you, like out of the last 4 of his opponents, 75% of that was not 68 pounders. Like that's bogus. You can't keep doing that.
Very bogus.
I respect Charlo, but I get what you're doing, but it's like you shining up BS. You get what I'm saying? I respect to him, but the circumstances, we all knew for Charlo to win that fight, man, he would have had to be something that we've never seen before.
Like he had the whole community behind him, man.
Asking a lot, though. It's asking a lot, and he knew it. But to fight like that, you really knew it. To fight that way, bro, like you gonna have to take some of this heat. I ain't gonna tear him down, but you gotta take the heat.
I ain't asked you to win. I asked you to put up a good fight.
See what I'm saying?
I ain't see that happening though. Like
no resistance.
Fight, I knew what it was gonna be. When I was looking at the fight, I didn't know whether to feel sad or mad, but I know when he felt one of the punches and shit kept going through the guard, he was like, I'm in here with a different type of animal. And he realized that from round 1.
Absolutely.
I would have loved if he would have tried to at least now fight back and you get hurt or something like that. But yeah, you got hurt and you ain't do nothing.
Now listen to that fight without the volume on. The sound of the damn punches sound different.
Yeah,
it sound like a little pop you throwing the floor versus damn M80s.
Sound like he got hit with a Mack truck.
Yeah,
he was banging on the snare drum, and the other one was banging on the bass drum.
It wasn't.
Hey, but if you didn't know whether you should feel sad or mad, you should have been smad, because that was sad and I was mad about it.
Shit, I was neutral, cause like I want him to put up a good fight, but I wanted Canelo to win. Cause I want Benavidez to beat the brakes off on him.
Well, that's if he get through boo-boo.
Shit, he make it seem like Terence Crawford ain't in the cards. I don't know what other big fight you could take.
Right.
I actually got boo-boo upsetting David.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope you drink good that night, cause that's gonna be a sad night for you, bro.
We gonna see.
I'm just saying, make sure Boo Boo give you some tissue, man.
Right.
Yeah, he said that's gonna be a sad night for you.
We just got to come back on here the day after. That's all.
Yeah, I like both of them, but hey,
yeah,
I've been on the road. I give fights right the majority of the time.
Right.
Even if it hurt me to pick against the person that I like.
I just did that Saturday. I told people, I said it. I made my pick. I said my heart is with Charlo. I'm rocking with him, but Canelo was gonna win. Even
Yeah.
even if he put up a better fight, the fact that you didn't knock him out would have always been questionable
They
anyway. You
do.
didn't get no decision against him. Who gets favorable decisions against Canelo? And I always point that out. Floyd got a majority decision because one of the judges made it a draw. Like, just think about that. Nope. Look at Delara. Same thing. Look at the first two fights.
I knew from the first round he wasn't active enough though.
Right.
Like Canelo chilling, that's when you supposed to step on the gas to go ahead and steal you some early round because you already in a 3-0 hole fight Canelo anyway.
No,
Exactly,
4-0. He already 4 up.
Pretty much.
When I seen him be as hesitant as he was in the very opening round, I knew he was in for one. I said, "Here we go. He about to do it. He about to do it." And he did it. He really did it. Laid the egg, bro.
Man, I tell you what they really do show though. So it really wasn't no size thing that Bivol beat him with. Cause he's the same size.
Facts. It is. He just didn't. He was worried about what was coming back too much. And as a result, it made him gun shy. He was overthinking. He just wasn't letting the hands go. And Derrick James told him everything he could tell him.
Everything you needed to hear. Everything you needed to hear. He just did not listen.
I say, man, don't jump on Derrick James. Yeah, they lose as a team, but don't sit here and tell me he wasn't telling the right stuff. Because you missed that with Earl Spence. He was also telling him the right stuff. The Frank Martin fight where he struggled a little bit, he was also telling him the right stuff. These dudes don't be performing in those instances.
Hey, fellas, if anybody got their TV, turn that off. But let's do it this way. Yourself back on because it's a lot of background noise.
I got you. Mute.
I mean, whoever was talking, go ahead and keep on. Who was just talking? Weren't you, Jess?
Come on, chat one and watch porn, man. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh, that's why I only come up. I'm on my laptop because it's always clear. Chris, I hope I'm coming out crystal clear on y'all end.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, you're clear. It's
everything is
better in here now. And I tell you, at first,
right.
First, it was sounding like Rice Krispies.
Old school said somebody eating potato chips.
Yeah, I'm always conscious and aware of the mic and how it sounds. Turn the sound down. I don't have no TV on, no music playing. I know how it go. My microphone, I pick up everything. If I tried to eat right now on the low and not mute, you'll hear me at everything. You would think I'm in here smacking. Really, it's the microphone. They pick up everything.
Yo, is Ugas done?
Yeah, we better now. We definitely better.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think he should retire. He should retire. He should retire.
Right.
He said fried bologna.
Yeah, he about to be.
It's over for him. His eyes start swelling the same way he did in the EJ fight. Barrio just wasn't as strong.
I did call that UD on that one.
And he really should have got a stoppage. His trainer's bogus as hell for not stopping that fight.
Yeah, he was in the position
save him from himself. I just watched him get like battered by Spence because he wouldn't quit, and we respect him for it. But you don't then allow him in his very next fight to do the same thing. The dude got put down with a jab, spitting his mouthpiece out. He was hurt. Why would you let him take that much damage and you see his eye closing the same way it was in the EJ fight? Y'all bogus for that.
It only took like 3-4 rounds. It only took 3-4 rounds for it to start closing like that.
It is like, bro, why would you allow that? Like, I would have looked at that man and I say, look, we got to call this one, man. I care about you more than I care about the outcome. You wasn't going to win. So, again, why take the punishment? So, if he fight again after this, I'd be surprised. He don't have nothing left to prove. I mean, you take that Manny Pacquiao win and ride off, bro. That was a hell of a win for you. You became a champion and all that.
I don't see. There's nobody there for him to fight now. Who else you want to see him fight? You know, because that fight supposed to be him and Keith Thurman, and that didn't happen.
Not the way that The way that he bruised up and swelled up, I agree. He just needs to go on and retire. There's nothing he can give for that sport. All it's going to do is do more damage.
Right.
Big facts. The mind is willing because
Yeah.
you see that dude got the fortitude, but
son.
that body has limits, man, and clearly he's reached his.
Right.
Barris
Yeah.
looks sharp though.
Yeah,
He didn't take much risk. That was
Mhm.
a good win in his cap. It make
Mhm.
Tank win look amazing for Tank now too.
Right. Right.
I'm kind of torn on that though, Remo. I gotta say, I agree with you in that he looks sharp, but I gotta disagree in him not taking too many risks because that was the most we've seen him string combinations together. Typically, he's a dude it's one or two punches at a time. When he started doubling and tripling up the left hook, I said, "Damn, I never seen Barrios put his punches together like that."
Yeah, I think what Remo is seeing is he ain't take, stupid risks.
Yeah.
It was more calculated. It was intelligent fighting, boxing that he was doing.
Yeah, he got a very
Up a
high
little
level.
bit more, stringing them combinations together, really putting the pressure on Ugas. I'm like, I knew he could fight like this. And I just knew Ugas wasn't going to have it. Them Earl Spence losses hit different, bro. Especially if you're getting battered. You getting eye close. Like, nah, man, you going to come back at 37 and do what? To who? That man, 28 years old. Nah, he still got something in him. He survived Keith Thurman without getting knocked out. That showed me something. I'm like, Ugas ain't a big puncher and he be inactive. He always had those lows in the fight. Like notice the points where he was getting hit, kind of acting like it wasn't nothing. Just think about it. That's that bluffing that he does. And he's not throwing punches when he does that. And Sean Porter and then Carlton too. Just he's not a super active guy. You know what I mean? His volume just it's not it to me. So I knew Barrios was gonna get outwork him.
I think he did good without working him.
What do y'all think about Elijah Garcia, y'all? What do y'all think about Elijah?
Great fight. I liked it. Jay, man,
I was saying, what do y'all think about Elijah Garcia?
I think he got a lot of work to do. Rock'em Sock'em, he ain't gonna have a long career just sitting in the middle of the ring banging it out. It's great to look at, but what is
but you know
felt like
what?
he was playing a little Rock'em Sock'em game when I was a kid. They was just sitting in the ring, just throwing at each other, leather for leather.
But you know what?
Yeah, that was Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's what that
crazy.
was.
Because he has defense, y'all. He just fought again, if you're gonna stand in the pocket like that, and Resendez is a hell of an offensive fighter. You allow how many punches you gonna slip and dodge? You get what I'm trying to say? You can roll and catch a few, but you got a guy that's constantly throwing and you are allowing them to throw because you in his radius. You get what I'm saying? So you could see the defensive capabilities, but he just wasn't being responsible because he elected to fight too much of the fight just right in front of the dude. He got the skill set that made it a different fight, I think, if he wanted to. But again, he was just fighting off that bravado, and that's where that inexperience come in. Now you can tell that he's a young boy. What is he, 20? You can tell because he wanted to go blow for blow when you could have just boxed him because you have the skill and you was giving up your height and reach. So again, when you boxed him at a mid-range, maybe you wasn't as in close. You was tagging him. You couldn't miss. Straight down the pipe. Them punches was going straight down the pipe. You just need to learn to control distance a bit better and not give it to the opponent. Make them work for it. Like if you're going to stand right in the pocket, you giving it to him. You get what I'm saying? That dude wasn't going to stop throwing either. So good thing that he's young, just as young or a little bit younger and fresh, and he's strong kid. But
what weight class is that?
A different middleweight. If that's a different middleweight in front of you, like a real puncher, bro, you got a whole different problem. I've seen him fight like three times, and each time he got his nose busted pretty good. Like he be taking too many hits. He got to learn to win fights and be able to create separation. Every fight can be a brawl. You don't need that. That's a short career.
Yeah, don't one of them dudes that win until they finally step up. Then keep
Right.
playing defense with your face for too long. You're gonna touch that dirt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But to Justice's point, man, that's the frustrating thing about it is the fact that he actually has the skill set. You could see him slip, you could see him use his feet. It's just he's just electing not to do it, and that's the most frustrating thing.
That's until he figured out the wrong time to take a hit and his ass sleep.
Right. Right. Telling you like that. It's cool to have a chin, but that's supposed to be like a, something you got in
Break
your
the
back
glass,
pocket.
emergency if needed type
You
of
get what
thing.
I'm saying? You don't need to have it on
Right.
display the entire fight, bro. That's how you get your career ended. You can't do that. Good thing Resendez wasn't the biggest puncher, but
Yeah.
he's good
It's
offensively.
the hit and not get hit game.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know what I noticed though, doing my research these days, a lot of dudes don't really be getting tagged crazy. But him being 20 years old, he just building a lot of scar tissue. So like they get him out of there by shit just opening up.
Nah, he losing a
Big
lot of
fact.
brain cells. That's what he doing.
That too. But
Hell, it might not have that many to begin with if you're fighting like that.
Yes, ain't no
You ain't
man to
never
talk
lied
about
about that.
time he 30. Keep that up.
No, I agree though, Remo, because you see some guys where it appears that they cut easily, like Gabe Rosado. Like you said, it's all that scar tissue. My guy Julian Williams, he got a lot of scar tissue like around his eyebrow. Then in every fight, it looked like he's about to start bleeding. So
T.O.
you
too.
can't afford to have that. T.O.'s another one, yeah. So you can't afford to have that. Cambosos, another one.
Oh yeah, he gonna start his Oscar Valdez in a minute. I'm a warrior.
Oscar Valdez, another one. Every fight, that man face is beat red. Damn near every fight.
No, I'm glad Floss Valdez. What do you think about him for real?
Man, he mid for real. He had his good little run. As soon as he move up, he torched. He already small for the weight class he at.
Yeah.
And he
Do you
can't
think?
he can't cut out the ring on a good boxer to save his life.
I agree. I think that he ain't taking that stuff no more neither, and I think that was allowing him to overcome and also to hurt a lot more when he hit people. But
The
he been looking bad his last 3 fights.
the Dollar Tree Canelo.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, to keep it real with you. I don't even think
Um,
it's a matter of him not having the skill set or having the feet to cut people off. It's the punch selection. He think he could just go out there and just wing left hooks at people, and that's just it. Just come through in the high guard and do that little back foot, spring loaded front foot thing, and just, all right, you're gonna throw a
Yeah.
punch. I'm gonna throw the left hook every time. Like, nah, you got to set it up. The
I
way he
know
fought against Burchell was beautiful.
I know he little vertebrae tissue all type of damn toe the way he be throwing that hook. He be turning the whole torso to the damn neutral corner before he throw the hook. I don't know, man. I don't like him like that. And I ain't one of them people that root for my race either. I like a lot of Mexican fighters, but he just ain't one of them. He just mid. One of my favorite fighters Mexican, but at least he move a little bit better than that. He like if he can't pressure, it ain't nothing Valdez can do whatsoever for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He gonna get frustrated. Them feet gonna get a little bit slower towards the middle. When them punches ain't hurting, you don't know what to do. He just hook you to death. Hopefully he catch you and reel you in.
That Reynoso style don't work for him. It just
No
don't.
doubt, no doubt.
See, but that's the thing, though. For me, it's more so about tactics and application, more so than it is what he can or what he can't do. He got a decent little jab when he do use it, but he usually just abandons it. He don't really adhere to it too much.
True. Because he want to be Captain Hook, bro. Throwing bombs, hooks. And like, bro, put it together, man. What's wrong with y'all? Like, if you ever see the way they work out, that's the way they fight, all power shots.
Yep.
Like, bro, you can't fight like that, man. You got to put it together. Got to.
And
I
even
know
if you want to be Captain Hook, you got to set it up some way, somehow, too. You got to figure out a way to set it up, set traps.
Facts.
Multiple traps, not just the same one. Just, I'm going to just come behind the high guard and just wing a hook. Like, no, you got to be able to set that up. Go low, high, like what we seen with Zhang with Joe Joyce. He went low, then he went high, came back up top with the hook. You rarely see what's name Valdez do things like that.
But he be so far down behind the cars sometimes. I think he just be winging it to try to catch up or catch somebody. By the time he look at the clock, he's like, I ain't got much time left. So I think he just be going for broke most of the time.
But he come out like that though. He
So
come out.
shit, Barrios. How about Barrios? How about Barrios? How about Barrios and Boots?
Damn, you gonna get that man killed?
That boy got no bricks in his fist. I'm telling you right now, he going there trying to be a little Aztec warrior. They gonna go extinct. I'm telling you, he going there with that warrior bull crap. It's over. I'm telling you, he ain't got enough thumb. I wish he would throw them little Peter Pan combinations on Boots like that and just think, oh, I could do this all night. No. He too fast. He too strong. Combined with Mario Barrios' willingness to go to a war, even though he don't have to, he give up his height and reach in every fight.
Yeah, you go. That's true.
I'd love to see it though, but you know they're gonna give us Barrios Keith Thurman too. I bet you as soon as those belts come vacant, Keith Thurman ranked high in the WBC and Barrios got the interim, so that's probably gonna be the fight. Cause you know Boots got the IBF route.
Boots and Cody probably be a cool fight.
Yeah.
While we on that subject of Thurman and Barrios too, how you think that Barrios fares in the rematch? You think that he could have a change of fortune this time or not?
He might put up a better fight, but I don't think he win. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, I get you.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it.
I think he'll put up a better fight this time around, but maybe that inactivity will finally catch up with Keith. You get what I'm saying? The fact that this dude about the next time he fight, he's gonna be coming off another layoff is wild. Like, it's wild. I don't understand why he keeps. What's going on?
So just given that,
Keith want to fight no more.
The fact that they say that they're trying to put him in the ring with Boots, why would he not take the fight? That's the best fight he can get at this point in time.
Ain't no other corners to turn for Keith.
Hey, and and look, and beat Boots, and you resuscitate your career.
Exactly, Jay. Like, why? I don't understand why that's a no-brainer for him.
Yeah, the two people he's chasing already said in the win here that they'll give him a fight.
Exactly.
Bud and Spence ain't gonna give you a fight, and they both got personal reasons why they ain't doing it. You refuse. He
refused some of that anger out on his ass and beat the shit out of Thurman.
Keith Thurman refused to fight both of them. Now it's coming back to bite him.
It is true indeed.
Yeah, to me, it's the only fight that he really can take, and it's a great fight on top of that. Because, like you said, if you beat him, you resuscitate your career. Because I don't know nobody who believe he's going to beat Boots.
Right.
I heard that Keith be stalling, man. That fight could have been made. I'm pretty sure Showtime offered him Boots and Ugas. Ugas said he was taking too long, and Boots said he was stalling. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he went for them belts to drop and take the easiest fight out the pack or what. But send around like that, you're gonna get tore up.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No doubt.
You need to get in that ring with Boots.
I want Boots to win him 2 titles and go ahead and jump up to 54. Okay, it really ain't gonna be nobody at 47 for real. Especially Virgil gone, there's gonna be a whole bunch of dudes up there that can't punch.
Yeah, I think Virgil needs to go up.
They claim he is going up.
I think that'd be a good move for him. I think that weight.
I get this feeling that the last thing on his mind, it seemed like, is boxing. I seen him posting about school. I hope that ain't him foreshadowing. You know what I mean? Because I hope he get that situation, his health in order, man. Because that stuff is crazy. I heard the last trip he passed out. And I'm like, damn, like how they don't get on top of that.
If the boxing ain't gonna work out, he gonna need something on the back end though. Let him go to school. He young too.
Right.
Yep.
He ain't got no real chicken to lay back on unless he gonna go into like commentating or something like that.
You need to go to 160.
Yeah, I think you need to move all the way up. You're right about that. I think 160 is what he should be.
way less weight to cut. He probably passing out because all that strenuous training he got to do and all that weight he cutting.
Yeah, he said something about the flare-ups is happening when he working out too hard for too long, something like that, something along the lines. But that stuff is tricky because I remember I was speaking on it before, and somebody in my chat was telling me how they had a friend that had the same condition, and he was a chef. So he said he ended up passing away from it, and it was never nothing about cutting of the weight. So that's why I say,
Dre fine, and stop putting out those lies, boy. Ain't nobody kick you out, bruh. Don't kick nobody out. He putting a bad bone out on me, talking about, hey, Jay, yeah, all you gotta do is click back in. I'll put you right back in, bruh. You probably clicked yourself out knowing you.
Yo, Jay, man, I hit the button to get me in, but they kicked me out.
You know, my dog Drake can't see that good. Right. Remo had to change the graphics on the free smoke line for get the big spot up there.
Hey, am I the only one that still find it crazy Jamal and Jose gonna be a darn title fight?
Dang. Oh yeah, I didn't know that part.
That's still crazy. Ain't the way in the world he ain't defending his bet.
Say that again.
That Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez is probably gonna be a title fight.
Oh, that is wild. That is wild.
He got to be. He ain't defended it in years, so it got to be some type of title fight.
I saw an interview with Jose. Jose said he wasn't fighting unless it was for a title.
He got a choice.
Wow.
Hey, saying like he do, I guess. I mean, that's how you know 160 so thin.
The belt gotta be on there. Yeah.
160 so thin. Jose could just go for 47 to 54 to 60 whenever you feel like and get title shots.
Look, I actually want to see the rematch between Thurman and Barrios to see what Barrios has learned. I think Barrios is going to come out, tear Thurman's body up, and finish him in about 6 rounds.
He do got a new trainer.
Barrios is looking good, bro. I've been saying this ever since the Tank fight. Every time he fights, he looks better and better and better. My thing is, though, and I was saying this yesterday, I have a feeling PBC is going to try and make Boots versus Barrios just because Barrios beat Ugas. And they can't get nobody to fight freaking Boots. And Barrios will take the fight. Even if he loses, he'll take the damn fight. So be prepared. I got a feeling we're going to see Barrios and Boots.
He'll fight him.
He gonna get killed.
Cody Crowley said he'll fight.
You said Cody Crowley?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Cody Crowley as a person, but my lord.
Yeah. When I interviewed him, and I asked him what
and the sad part about it is probably gonna happen because he ranked high enough for it to happen.
And Crawley don't duck no smoke.
I asked him when I interviewed him. Nah, he'll fight him.
Yeah, I did throw that out there. I was hearing like a scenario where Boots would fight Crowley and Keith Thurman to fight Stanionis, and then them winners fight each other. I said, man, that'd be Keith Thurman's chance at an opportunity. I think he got a chance to be able to beat a guy like Stanionis stylistically. Keith Thurman being able to move. Now I just don't know what he got left. But if you really got some tread left on that tire, man, I think that's a winnable fight for him. It won't be easy, but I think he can beat him because I know he won't just go right to Boots. I know that's not gonna happen. So,
yeah, I can see it being unification. I'm not a believer in Stanionis at all.
Mm-hmm.
You're another rock'em sock'em robot shop type of fighter too.
Yeah,
he's going to be picked apart.
I don't feel like he's elite. I don't feel like he's elite. That's why I feel like Keith Thurman could beat that guy.
I ain't never seen a title eliminator so mid like Stanionis and Butiel on the Spence undercard. Both of them was mid. That's why it made a good fight. Yeah. It's like goddamn war. Neither one of them were 8 fighters, but it was a great fight because they were so even. Neither one of y'all ain't elite, so y'all really just fighting to be food for the next guy.
Anybody hear anything about Virgil?
They say he's supposed to be going up, but they ain't said nothing about him actually like fighting nobody yet.
I know he's back in the gym. He's back in the gym for sure, though. He's back to training. He said that probably like last week or the week before on Twitter. He's back in the gym, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know. Coach Amber has a really close relationship with Virgil, so any news we get, we gonna definitely get it first from her. But I agree with Flossie. He definitely needs to go up. But like Jess was saying, his friend said that person that they knew, they didn't have anything to do with weight, and it still affected him. So hopefully, whatever it is, they can get a handle of it because he's a hell of a fighter.
If I was him, I'd try to see if I can get me a couple fights in healthy, stack my money, invest right, and go ahead and dip. It ain't worth dying about.
I read up on that shit that's wrong with him, and I'm gonna tell you what, that's not good. I don't even know if he'll have a career. I want to see him in the next 2 fights, but I got a feeling, his career might be over.
Is this something to do with like protein bleeding into his system or something like that? Like
That's exactly what it is.
Production of protein, something like that.
That's exactly what it is. It says that it's a condition that damages skeletal muscle and it breaks down rapidly.
Yeah.
And it makes the muscle breakdown products such as protein, myoglobin, and it's harmful to the kidneys. It could cause kidney issues.
It's probably really acidic. That's doing it.
Yeah. And it says it could be caused by crush injury, strenuous exercise, medications, and substance use disorder.
Damn,
it sounds like it's from the exercise, like Just was saying. Every time he would have these flare-ups, it would be when he was working out. And it says that's one of the causes of the strenuous exercise.
It's probably multiple things that can cause it to happen.
Yeah, you said with damage as well. So if he's getting hit while working out, the body's working twice as hard to try to repair the condition that he actually does have.
So you might well go ahead. You might well go ahead and buy some real estate, do some commentating, and live your life.
Yo, would y'all put Boots in there with Conor Ben?
Absolutely.
Yeah, as long as you keep him on down Olympic style testing.
I feel like that should be Conor Ben punishment.
Amen.
Amen. Oh my Lord, y'all agree? Man, that should be his punishment.
I do.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
I think he looked good that last fight though.
Be Boots.
He looked sharp. It would be a good fight. I don't think he'd get whitewashed, but he fought I think 54
against Boots.
I do. I think Boots will destroy him.
You don't think Boots washes him?
No, hell yeah.
I think he probably stops him later, but I don't think he gonna whitewash him.
I ain't gonna lie. I think you get him at 8. I ain't gonna lie. I was
gonna say rounds. 7 or 8.
Because Conor looked good in his last fight, low key. The dude was big as
hell.
No,
he did look sharp.
He looks sharp, but without them ears, he still ain't got that thunder.
Nah, but he went up. He went up in weight to fight that dude.
He gonna get stopped soon as he get crazy with Boots. Soon as you try coming there being the what's his name? What's his pop's name? The Destroyer. As soon as you come in there with that type of energy, Boots gonna sleep your goofy ass. he too
Nigel Ben.
when he throw punches.
And when I tell you he'll be wide open for one of them Boots uppercuts.
Yes. Boots too athletic and sharp for him. I think he'll embarrass him.
It'll be a good fight while it lasts, but saying that he get knocked out in 8, that don't mean he get washed, but I think he get caught on the back half of the fight though.
Because Conor Ben can fight. He can fight.
He can fight. He definitely
got good power. I think he take his boxing career serious. Like
we should be hearing something soon about a Boots fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the way he did Via though, bro. Like it was bad. Via is tough.
How you put yourself in the matrix? Like that should be cheating. I don't think people understand how crazy to put yourself in the matrix. Hit somebody and make them like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Robert Villa Chin made out of that same shit that made casket.
I was at that fight, man. That was crazy, man.
Mm. That boy Chin made out of the same stuff that make casket vaults with. That shit tough. I'm telling you, he getting punched on bad, and he's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Should Villa get a shot at like a Barrios or something like that?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that because
Yo,
you got
Vila whip a lot of cats in for 147 though.
He
I
made for
agree.
TV.
I
He
agree,
made for
Jay.
TV too.
I need to see a test below Barrios to make sure that that Rashida Ellis fight wasn't no fluke.
If he ain't damaged goods.
Yeah,
Or do you throw Speedy in there with the Barrios?
I can see that. He got outboxed Barrios because Barrios only use his height and reach like he's supposed to.
Because you got to keep these young dudes active. That's the problem. You got the elderly dudes either moving up or moving out. Thurman don't want to fight, and then the young dudes on like Boots right now is the master of the top of the hill, but nobody up under him want no smoke, and the old dudes don't smoke with him neither. So he's like he can't get his opportunity. He done got what 30 plus fights now. Get a young man a shot at least.
Big facts.
I want to see him
Or
fight
Marvin
again.
Hagler.
I want to see him fight again this year. I know he in shape already.
Oh yeah.
I want to see Boots and Crawford. I don't care what anybody says. I think Boots picks Crawford apart.
Crawford said that ain't no fight for him, but I don't like. There might ruffle people feathers that like Crawford, but can't people start getting realistic about his big money options? If Canelo said that he ain't gonna fight you, if it ain't a Spence, the Spence rematch is the biggest money play you got. Pretty much, either him or Jamel, and you said Jamel ain't on your hit list. So if you really ain't interested in fighting them two, and Canelo won't fight you, who else can you fight that's gonna make a bigger bag outside of Boots?
He gonna fight Charlo.
I say an interesting option could be Tim Tszyu in Australia.
And he said he ain't going to Australia.
And I don't know what he gonna do. Damn,
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, he act like people just got to do what he want to say, bro. You still got to deal with Al, and you still got to go through all the fighters that they got, bro.
After the Spence rematch, Crawford has no other choice if he stays at 147. He is gonna have to fight Boots.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Well, like I wish we could get it, but I get it. Like if it don't come with the right price tag, I understand you not being willing at 36 to challenge that young dude at 25, 26 years old. I get it. Like it's gonna be a dangerous fight for you, but ain't that what you in it for?
Damn.
And who's to say that you can't get paid?
Shit, if it ain't Spence, Charlo, or Canelo, it ain't gonna be nowhere near that bad you got for the first Spence fight for nobody else anyway.
I hope that's not what he look. You're not making that with nobody, in my opinion. So I hope that's not like his thought process. I hope he don't think like that.
You think he a bank teller, man. You think he know it all.
Right.
He don't give a shit about integrity.
Hey fellas, it's 12 o'clock, man. I got to.
Peace out, Jake.
It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
man.
we kept you on here long enough.
Oh, 4 hours. 4 hours, baby.
Brother. Y'all be safe.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Salute to everybody and the hangout and the good brother Jay, man. We will see you later, good brother.
Yes, sir. Benavidez for the stoppage.
Hey, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock over there. Just do.
You know it.
We will be there.
Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. Peace. Let me turn this damn thing off.